All right, hello. How is everyone doing tonight? Hopefully pretty good. And also for, all of you who actually play this game, hopefully your polls for the 2.5 anniversary has been going well. And you are getting what you are wanting, yeah? I guess, I don't know. But without further ado, let us get into it. We will be obviously finishing Unbreakable Sphere, and then we will also continue on to the campaign chapter. I think that'll be pretty good. Sounds pretty great to me. Oops, wrong screen. Here we go. This should be it. My bad, guys. My bad. I don't know why. Okay. Okay, there we go. It should be all fixed now. Man, stream problems galore. Not really. This isn't the worst. Start of a stream I've had. Not the worst. But scuff stream. That's fine. All right, let's do some of our free polls. Oh yeah. Also, I will not be polling for Mihara. I'm gonna be saving my polls. Just I don't know. I don't really think I really was excited for Little Mermaid. And we got her. So we'll save the polls for, because there's some collabs in the future, like Stellar Blade. Oh, we got an SSR here. That's good. It'd be crazy if we got a Little Mermaid again. But we did get a Pilgrim. Oh, look at that! Wow. Look, so lucky, I guess. Nice. That's great. That's great. I'll take it. I'll take the Little Mermaid. Anyways, as I was saying, yeah. We'll save the polls for future things in the game. I think that's probably a smart plan to do. We'll give the upgrade to Siren here, because that'll be helpful. Yes. All right, here we go. Let's go in. Let's do it. Let's see what's how emotional, whatever you want to say, the story will get. Yeah. Here we go. It's quite something here. Let's get our thingy majiggies, whatever you want to call them. Yeah. I don't know if I'm making any sense, but yeah. Let's get these. They're right here for if anyone's struggling, dude. I do gotta say though, second anniversary. I can't even say the right thing. Was super hard finding them. I was like, oh my gosh, I cannot even see where these glowing things are. So luckily this one isn't as bad. We'll take that, yeah. All right. I don't even think I can really do challenge. I'm so weak, guys. I'm not very strong on this, but this is my second file. And I'm just using it for, oh wait, no, I don't want to do that. Just to stream basically the story, because I think the story's pretty good. At the very least, there's emotional beats. Really tugs at your heartstrings, man. I don't know where I was going with this, but oh yeah, that's why I have a second thingy majiggy. Yeah. All right, here we go. Oh wait. Actually, before we do this, let's get. I'm just gonna buy the rest of the stuff, I guess. Yeah. Sounds good to me. So we can actually complete this story in one go. Yeah. All right, here we go. Now we can hit the story because you know, Siren is so sad when she just walks around. She's like, I really miss them. I'm sorry. And I'm like, oh my gosh, precious little mermaid, man. But hopefully we can actually save her. That'd be great. Who do we use? I guess I'll try to get all the bonuses, but you know, if we don't get the bonuses, that's fine. What are we at? 60. Okay, that should be enough. If I can do math right, we should be pretty okay. Sure. Let's go with that. Sounds good to me. Man, sounds good to me. All right. And we got a little mermaid here speaking. I remember when I first opened my eyes and found myself here, an infinity black void. All that stared back at me was cold seawater and endless bits and bombs from the surface which Gluttony had swallowed, as well as a red core. At first, I used my abilities to try every possible method of escape. I tried shooting bubbles at the core. I tried using my Kotodama. None of it worked. Gluttony was different than ordinary raptures. It was moving by primal instinct alone. The result was that my Kotodama had no effect on it. Gluttony seemed to prioritize its urge to consume above all other instincts. I had exhausted all possible means of escape. I started to become afraid. Was I going to die in this place? Once I was digested, what kind of attack would Gluttony unleash on the outside world? What would happen if Gluttony found out about the nature of my bubbles? Was I doomed to fail once again without achieving anything? It was at that moment that I remembered a promise I'd once made to a few friends. She told me that from now on, our story was no longer one of failure, but of a fairy tale, one with a happy ending. I became determined not to give up. My friends were surely out there trying their best in order to keep that promise too. I couldn't give up. I had to struggle with all my might. In order to keep myself alive, I had to create more bubbles. I expanded the protective bubble around myself in order not to be detected by Gluttony's core. I gathered surrounding remnants from the surface and created a space where I could live. I crafted a tree out of bubbles, fabricated a bubble workshop, and built all the places where I lived with you guys. I also made dolls that resembled my friends. Oh my gosh, that is so sad. What I mean, if you think about it, what that one movie with Tom Hanks, you know, he named a volleyball, Wilson, right? So these bubble friends were probably keeping her sane. We'll say that, man. And I launched them up to the surface. I hoped that someday, perhaps my friends would encounter these doppelgangers and come looking for me. I continued making the bubbles and launching them up to the surface. Again and again, I did this. I waited for a long time. At times, the loneliness was excruciating. Ah, dude. That also reminds me of her Bond story. Oh my gosh. It's just her and the Bond, and she's like, what am I gonna do today? I woke up, and it's a pretty boring day today. Or, there's raptures all around me. Should I be wary, or you know, go back to sleep or something? I'm like, dang. That's yeah, that's very, very lonely. I considered giving up more than once, but even the deepest depths of my despair, my longing to see my friends trumped all else. I wanted to uphold the promise I made on that day, and so I strengthened my resolve countless times and pushed on. And you guys came, swallowed whole by gluttony. I was terribly worried for you all. But paradoxically, I was also ecstatic to finally have company. During my time alone, I had to learn to control my Kododama. Being able to talk, laugh, and live with you all filled me with ineffable joy. That's how much you all mean to me. Your presence here was a gift. I'm so glad I was able to meet you all. I'm not afraid of the end anymore. I'm no longer scared. I'm no longer lonely. So don't blame yourselves. And live well. Siren! Mori opens her eyes. Where did we end up? Looks like, I don't know. What? Above Mori is the ceiling of what appears to be a medical room. Ah, we got this lady. Are you awake? Who? Nice to meet you. I'm Mana of the MMR squad. How many are in this? Ether's also part of it, right? Isn't there one more? Or no? Am I mistaken? Probably mistaken. Let's fight! Fight! Oh. Right, we got Uni. Dude, Uni is something, I'll say. I feel bad for her, but she's quite freaky, I gotta say. Ah, dude, we got this song. It just feels so upbeat. And I don't know. We're gonna take on the world. I probably mentioned that already, but honestly, though, music in this game, so good, so good. Can't go wrong with it. Can't go wrong with it. Are you Mori from the Incubator Squad? Yes, I see. Where am I? This is Reclamation Site 01. It's the first area on the surface that we've successfully reclaimed. Have you heard of it? I have, but what am I doing here? Once we're out of danger, Wardress brought you back here. Are Mihara and Uni? They're outside. Would you like to go meet them? Yes. I'm glad, you know, they're friends, I suppose. Mori. Mihara. What happened to Gluttony? Where's Siren? Gluttony left. No. Is there any way we can follow it? We need to go save Siren. It's possible for us to track it, but then let's go. We have to hurry before it gets too far. We can't do that. What? We can't go. Do you hear what you're saying? Don't you want to save Siren? Of course I do. But tracking Gluttony is impossible. Why not? Mori, do you know what kind of rapture Gluttony is? No, I don't, and I don't care. Besides, no, this is something you need to know. Siren risked her life to save your own. I can't let you go rushing headlong into danger without knowing anything, even if it's because you want to save her. If you end up throwing your life away recklessly, all of Siren's sacrifices will be in vain. Gluttony appeared during the first Rapture invasion, a Tyrant-class Rapture. After humanity went into the dark, it rarely showed up. And so the only information we have on it is from old records. It consumed an ICBM intended to destroy the lift. Wowzers. Could I not read that? I don't know. Then expelled all the energy back at the launch site and utterly decimated it. From that point on, humanity stopped using large-scale armaments against Rapture facilities. God, if you just swallow it and spit it right back out and nuke the whole world, man. Not good. That's probably why Siren insisted on staying behind. If Gluttony digests the AA pillar and the energy contained within it, the entire region would be wiped off the map. Is it really that dangerous? Yes, it is. It's a miracle that we were able to get out of that thing alive. And here you are, wanting to rush back towards it. Are you sure you can do that? You're afraid of fighting run-of-the-mill ordinary raptures. When you stand in front of Gluttony, are you sure you won't lose your nerve? Yeah. Besides, this isn't a problem which can be solved with willpower alone. Even if you are willing to risk your life, you most likely won't be able to make a dent in that beast. You'd be throwing your life away. I understand that it's a bitter pill to swallow, but there are some things, my goodness, which we are powerless to change. This is one of them. You can't do this, Mori. You must give it up. The best thing for us to do now is rest. In the meantime, we can take our time to mull this over. Let's go, you. I'm not stupid. I know that. I know that if we go out there, I'm signing my own death warrant. That I might die without being able to do anything. Especially since we're talking about me, someone who's afraid of even regular raptures. I realized I'd be powerless against something like gluttony. You're right. The right thing for a weak Nikke from the incubator squad to do is give up. But I can't. I can't get out of my head. I can't abandon her. She was the first person who told me she was glad I was alive. Oh. Even if I get chewed up, melted into a puddle, whatever it is, I want to go save her. I can't live knowing that. She gave up her life for me. Or for mine. So, Mori kneels in front of Mihara and Uni. Mori, please, just this once, could you help me? I know what I did to you is unforgivable. I know how shameless this request is. I'm perfectly aware that I should be asking for forgiveness instead of a favor. So I'll do anything. If you go with me, I'll do anything. I put my life entirely in your hands. If you tell me to submit a false report, I'll do it. I'll give you anything and everything I have. You give the order, any order, and I'll obey. Want me to die in your place? I'm willing to do it anytime. So please, help me just this once. I don't have any special skills or connections. All I could do is beg. So here I am, on my knees, begging you to help me chase after gluttony. Please. I knew this would happen. Once someone has been shown love, they'll never give up. Mihara and Uni look at Mori. Such affection, such sorrow. I suppose we don't have much choice, do we? If you're that determined, Mori, let's go save Siren. Mihara! But we can't rush in without a plan. Before we make our move, we need to find a clue as to how to take down gluttony. If we don't do that, then this isn't a rescue operation, but a suicide mission. Understand? I understand. Alright then, let's go see what we can find out. Let's do this. Let's make a game plan. We're saving Siren today, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully. You know, that's the plan. That's the biggest plan we have, I guess. Dude, that did like nothing. I know I am level 1 with Uni, but like, I don't know. Maybe expected a little bit more? Maybe not. Who really knows? Because I don't, not me. I never know anything. I'm just, you know, I'm just winging it all the time. Every day, all day, every day. Sure, something like that. Temporary operation room in Reclamation Site 01. So that's why you came to see me. Yes, we came seeking whatever knowledge you have on gluttony. I already provided you with all the basic information about gluttony. Indeed, and we thank you for that. So what more do you need to know? Are you aware of there being any way to take it down? Gluttony, you mean? Yeah, I figured with you being the way you are, you'd have considered potential ways to eliminate it. Me? How would you think that? When we were swallowed by gluttony, I heard you say to us, get away from there immediately. Isn't that because you were in the middle of dropping the AA pillar? How did you know that? We saw the AA pillar inside Gluttony's stomach. The AA pillar is still inside Gluttony? Yes. In order to prevent that energy from being absorbed, a Nikke who saved our lives is still inside Gluttony. Excuse me? What? So in order to rescue her, we need a way to subdue Gluttony, even if it's only momentarily. Is there any way to make that happen? The fact that you all came back alive after being consumed by Gluttony is surprising enough. Now I'm being told there's someone inside? Is she a pilgrim? We're not sure, but most likely yes. At least increases our chances of a successful rescue. We're conducting joint research into this incident along with the central government, so I'm not at liberty to act on my own and divulge information. I see. What I can do for you is introduce you to someone else who could help. Would that be alright? Who would that be? It's us, guys! Actually, don't know. Shifty. Of course. Of course, Shifty. Always coming in clutch. Hello, since this is my first operation with Wardress, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Shifty, an operator from the central government's intelligence division. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too, Shifty. I'm seeing a few faces that don't belong to Wardress, at least according to the database. Since you mentioned this operation involves a few secret agents, I won't ask any questions. That's very considerate of you. Nana briefed me in on the situation. You all escaped from inside Gluttony, and now you are planning to track it down in order to rescue the pilgrim that's still inside. Is that correct? Yeah, that's correct. Is there any way we could receive support from the central government? That would be somewhat difficult. Unless Gluttony poses a direct threat to the central government, they have decided not to actively pursue it. So you mean they're just leaving it alone? I figured that's the conclusion they'd reach. May I ask why they decided on that course of action? Probably because they have found a way to eliminate it. Haven't found a way to eliminate it yet. You think so? Of course. After I swallowed the AA pillar like it was nothing, we've been at a loss as to how to take it down as well. We haven't come up with a definite way to destroy Gluttony. At least not at the moment. We did think of attempting an extermination operation. By deploying an elite combat squad from the Ark, the counter squad. However, given that the Ark has recently suffered a large-scale attack, it was decided that reinforcing the Ark's defenses was our top priority. As far as I know, our current strategy is to refrain from proactive engagement. I see. I suppose that means we won't or don't know of any way to restrain Gluttony either. Siren. Actually, that's not entirely true. It's far from exact, but there's a way. Well, we have found a way to damage it. The only thing is that the method is rather extreme, and it requires a big sacrifice. As such, we've designated it as unviable. When you say sacrifice, what do you mean? Yeah, what kind of sacrifice? Someone has to enter through Gluttony's mouth and plant this onto its core. And it takes out a glass container filled with crystals and batteries. Are those crystals? E2 crystals to be precise, harvested from the crystal region. They have a unique property where they absorb electrical energy upon contact. They can continue to expand until all energy is depleted. They're dangerous to Nikkes as well as raptures. Unless sealed within glass like so, it will instantly consume anything it touches. If we're able to plant that onto Gluttony's core, yes, no matter how adept the creature is at absorbing and discharging energy, there would be no way for it to counteract a parasitic organism attached directly to its own core. Barring any unforeseen circumstances, I'm positive this could take it down. Then what are we waiting for? Gluttony isn't simply going to sit still and let us plant this on it. That's why this method was deemed infeasible. Precisely. There had never been a recorded case of anyone escaping from gluttony after being consumed by it. But then you guys showed up. Y'all came shooting back out of gluttony like some kind of miracle. It's like Jonah and the whale. Oh my goodness. Except probably 10 times worse. That's all it is. A miraculous fluke, yes, but a fluke nonetheless. If you were to go back inside, the chances of coming out alive are still close to 0. Even with that pilgrim still being inside the beast. If something were to go wrong during your attempted entry, you would have no safeguards in place to respond to such a situation. Right. If its mouth closes before you're all the way inside, or if the silver liquid touches you, you'd melt instantly. I'll do it. This isn't a decision you should make lightly. I'm not making it lightly. I told you. It doesn't matter what happens to me. I want to save her. So I'll do it. Mori. I could do it. Alright. In that case, there are 2 remaining uncertainties. A method to lure gluttony, and a way to keep its mouth open and hold it in place. If we can find answers to those 2 quandaries, it'd go a long way to ensuring the operation is successful. A way to hold it in place. You don't have any ideas at all? No, we haven't come up with a solution for that yet. That's another reason why this operation has never attempted. I see. Okay. There should be enough information to go on. Does that mean... Yes, let's go save Siren. Thank you both for your help. We'll think of the rest ourselves. Understood. You know, this is fine. This is fine. I'm just kidding. It's kind of not fine. You know, we might die in the process to save Siren. Oh no. But you know, I guess if they're willing to do it, then I guess that's okay. I'm just kidding. Dude, it's on the app. You don't see it as much, but I just have to point out in on playing on the PC, you could see how 2D they are. It's I don't know. I mean, it's not like distracting or anything, but I don't know why I brought it up, but you know, it's just something I've noticed. Reclamation Site 01 or 01. Indoors. How in the world can we hold gluttony in place? Mori, I've been thinking. Yeah? Remember how you told us you were willing to do anything? Yes, I'll do anything you tell me to. Just say the word. Then could you perhaps lend me your phone for a moment? Oh! Is this the end of the first chapter or story or whatever you want to say? She's gonna contact Jian. Huh? My phone? Yeah, I need it. That's it? Why'd you make it sound so serious? I was bracing myself for something big. Sorry. You seemed awfully tense, so I wanted to lighten the mood. Don't you feel a bit more relaxed now? Yeah, sure. I'm positively stress-free. Anyway, here. Mori hands over her cell phone to Mihara. What do you need it for anyway? I really don't know anyone who could help us. There's someone. Someone. Very powerful. I know someone like that. Are we talking about the same person? That's just crazy. I'm just kidding. You certainly do. She sent you to us after all. You're gonna talk to her? Hold on, are you? I'm going to contact her. Is that okay? Yes, it's okay. You don't have to keep asking for my permission. I told you, I'm willing to go through anything and everything. So hurry up and do it. Thanks, Mori. I'll be right back. You're not doing it here? I think I'll need a little privacy for our conversation. Uni, will you stay with Mori for a moment? It won't take long. Shake, shake. What's wrong, Uni? Do you not want me to go? I'm sorry. I really must go. Have something to discuss with this individual. You don't want to meet with her anyways, cause you know, she turned you into this. I think they may have a solution to our problem. They should know a way for us to keep gluttony momentarily in check. Or in other words, a perfect way for me to utilize my power. So please, could you stay with Mori for a moment? I'll be right back. Here we go, we're gonna talk to this crazy person. Mihara walks outside, leaving Uni behind. For some reason, Uni can't fully explain. She feels nervous. Mihara seems to have come to some momentous, I don't think I said that right at all, decision. And the fact that Uni doesn't know what it is or how to stop it terrifies her. Are you okay, Uni? Uni turns around and glares at Mori. Still not a fan of Mori, I see. Uni, staring at the one she believes is the cause of all this, Uni is overcome with an inexplicable impulse. You gotta choke her. Something. I guess we'll find out. Mihara walks down the hallway, gripping Mori's phone. Maybe contacting this person isn't the right choice. No. I need to settle this once and for all. Even only for Uni's sake. I can't keep living in the dark, constantly under threat. I can't protect anyone like this. I can't save anyone. I can't achieve anything. It'll end up just like before. I'll only end up full of sorrow. I need power. I need to get stronger. Let's do this. Mihara unlocks Mori's phone to make a phone call. Dude, Mori, you don't have, a lock on that thing? You should probably do that. A message. Already? Mihara opens the Mori's blah blah app. Here we go, here's Jian. Knock knock. Mori, how is your task coming along? The deadline is quickly approaching, and I haven't heard from you. I clearly saw that calling signal was activated. Why hasn't there been a report? Are you dead, perhaps? How tragic. No, I'm still alive. Wow, still alive and kicking, are you? Excellent. It's nice to meet you, Jian. Did you hit your head or something? Don't you recognize me? You're right, I did hurt my head. I can't recall if I've seen you before. So allow me to introduce myself once more. Nice to meet you. I'm Mihara. Oh my. Now things are starting to get interesting. Can we talk? Have a little talk. Sure, why not? I'll contact you later. I'll be waiting. Oh my gosh! She's gonna be like, oh, this is some good stuff. What can I do to, you know, do research? Research at the expense of everyone to improve myself. Gotta climb that ladder, even though I'm pretty sure she's, you know, she's already up there. So it's just for her own enjoyment, really. She's sadistic, I tell you. Pretty crazy. Well, maybe not. Well, hello there. Can you hear me? Yes, I can hear you. I believe we haven't had the pleasure. That's right. Nice to meet you. Oh wow, you really don't remember. I guess your last memory wipe was the one that finally stuck. Are you saying that Mihara's been wiped before and has remembered? Because I mean, she has gone through 2 memory wipes, but like even before that, I don't know. Oh, is that so? I figured since you were hanging out with Uni with an explosive collar of your own strapped on, you must have retained some of your old memories, but apparently not. What a shame. Yes, it would have been nice if I remembered. Then I would have known about you much earlier. Aw, how nice of you. However, I don't see Mori. You didn't offer, did you? She's such a nice kid. How could I kill her? She's just totes adorbs. She's somewhere safe, resting. Ah, I see. If she isn't dead, how come she isn't the one contacting me? Apparently, she's not as afraid of being disposed of as I thought. What'd you say? Didn't she tell you? If she doesn't report back with her findings on my little experiment, she's headed for the scrap heap. I assumed you knew everything, since you're contacting me on her phone. Looks like I was wrong again. This is my first time hearing all this. Well then, this is quite a pickle. I'm rather curious to hear about the outcome of the experiment. Perhaps I should ask you how it went. Oh, it was delightful, man. I got choked to death. But not really. If I tell you, what's in it for me? Look at the little negotiator. You're a cheeky one. What do you want? It's a big ask. Is that okay? Hearing you out doesn't cost me anything. Alright then, I'll get to it. Stop this calling signal experiment on Uni. I'd rather not. Stop meddling in Mori's life and spare her. I'll consider it. And one more thing. More? Aren't you just a greedy little one? Help me become stronger. That's everything. Oh, now that's an interesting proposal. But it's a rather steep price to pay, simply to satisfy my own curiosity. I could cherry pick any test subject I wanted from the ones up for disposal. Why should I go through all this trouble of dealing with you instead? How about this? I'll be the one to undergo the experiment, not Uni. Does that sweeten the deal? Do you even know what kind of experiments I'm conducting? You're inserting a rapture core into a Nikke. Isn't that it? Huh? How did you find out? What? What'd you say? There are 2 cores inside Uni. 2 cores? What are you talking about?
그걸
How'd you know that?
사일은 너희가 처음 이곳에 떨어졌을
When you were all falling,
내 물거품으로
do you remember how I
받아냈었던
caught you with my
기억해.
bubbles?
아,
Yes.
물거품 안에 누군가가
When someone enters my bubble, I can learn a lot about them.
그래서 알았어.
That's how I found out.
윤희가
Uni was used as a test subject and fused with the rapture.
몸 안에
She now carries 2 cores inside her.
설마 두 개 코어 중 한
And are you
개가
saying one of those cores is... Yes, I believe it belonged to a rapture.
랩처의 코어.
A rapture core.
그래서
So that's why she reacted the way she did to the calling signal.
그런 것 같아.
I believe that is the reason why, yes.
지금은 그래도
Right now, at least
니케
one...
코어 쪽이 주도하여
The Nikke core is
윤희의
dominant.
의식이
That allows for
자기의
Uni's
제어를
consciousness to
유지하고 있는 것
maintain
같지만
control over her body.
콜링 시그널을
But hearing the
계속
calling
듣게
signal
되면
seems to activate the rapture core.
랩처의 코어가
Continual
활성화되어
exposure to it could cause
랩처의
the
본능에게
rapture instincts to take
제어권을
her over
빼앗기는지도 몰라.
completely.
윤희처럼
For someone like Uni, whose external body has been fused with the rapture, her identity as a Nikke could become even more unstable.
그러니
You must be
조심해야 해.
careful.
음,
I'll keep that in mind.
표정을 보니 제가 맞췄나
Judging by
보네요.
your expression, I'd say I'm on the mark. You're something else, you know that? How did you know? Sorry, it's a secret. Come now, give me just a little tease.
이제
Do we have a
저를
deal or
걸려면
what?
좋겠다.
Well, it's an enticing proposal. All my previous test subjects were Nikke's, about to be scrapped. With you, I'd have a chance to implant a rapture core into someone special. A Nikke who was handcrafted by my adorable little sister, piece by piece. Uni's external body had already been fused with rapture parts, so it was already an alternative experiment in many ways. When the Matisse squad was corrupted, I wondered if I could potentially find a use for them. But then, much to my disappointment, they were healed. After Uni, I didn't expect another opportunity like this to come along.
만족스러워하시니
I'm glad that you're satisfied. I certainly am. I had no idea such an interesting Nikke's existed. I feel like I've been missing out. If I'd known about you earlier, I would have taken you in back when you got shot in the head. Wait, but how did you find out about Uni? I guess because she was a terrorist, I guess. If you'd done that, then this moment wouldn't be possible, would it? Fair point. So what is that you're really after? Why are you so willing to subject your body to my experiments? You had 3 requests. Is that really everything? Yes, that's everything. Now that I think about it, your requests seem rather modest. Why do you want to become stronger? Do you find yourself somehow lacking when it comes to eliminating raptures? I want to take down gluttony. Ah, gluttony. Yes, that would be an impossible task in your current state. It's officially classified as a tyrant class, but in actuality, it's far beyond that. There's a reason it's named after a cardinal sin. But didn't you receive a new body recently? Yes, but I lack the ability to fully utilize its power. In other words, you lack talent. I figured if anyone would have a solution, it would be you. You figured right. If you undergo the same experiment Uni did, you will definitely become stronger. So that problem will resolve itself automatically. However, that means one of your wishes would have been granted without any real input from me. In that case, well, Say that I owe you one. You can come to me with a request later, and I'll grant it. This is gonna become important later, I feel like. Probably.
와,
Thank you.
감사합니다.
No need to thank me. You of all people should know that implanting a rapture core onto a living Nikke is akin to a death sentence. If you want to back out, now's your last chance. I've already gone through 2 memory wipes. I'm walking around with a bomb strapped to my neck. I'm getting used to living life a bit on the edge. That may be so, but carrying 2 cores around is a different kind of thrill altogether. It's no different from the pain I've had to endure up to this point. Alright, fine. If that's what you really want, I'll stop playing around with the calling signal. I'll also give you what you want when it comes to that incubator friend of yours. As for the strength you desire, I will put it within your grasp.
고마워요.
Thank you, but I get something in return. You're now my test subject for life. Bro, what a deal. Yes, you become my test subject. I'll give you one favor though, since, you know, you've already been granted one thing. But yeah, no, you live in servitude to me. That's crazy. I wonder what will happen. We'll see though. Gian is up to something. I get to do whatever I want to you, and you're expected to grin and bear it. Got that?
그렇게 할게요.
Yes, understood. Actually, you know, Mihara might be like, yo, pain for me? This is the greatest deal ever. Good. I think you're officially fit for my experimenting table. Now we're going back to the Ark with this one, man. Or not. She's traveling out to restorate. Wait, what was this place called? I actually forgot. Oh, well, I guess. Dude, can I just say, Quincy here with her buns in her hair is like so adorable. I don't know. Oh my goodness, dude, there's just so many totes adorbs Nikkes in this game. Also, there's a lot of these Nikkes too are just daughters. You know, it makes my parental what is that called? I don't even know, but you know, just come out and be like, oh, must protect. I'm guessing this is Uni talking. I hate her. Oh yeah, this is Uni. She's been following us ever since we left the Ark. There's so much terror in her eyes, and yet she still came here with the intent of ruining me and Mihara. She activated that signal, calling signal. It made me suffer. She almost got Mihara killed. If Siren wasn't there, I would have killed Mihara with my own hands. I'll never forgive her for that. Uni? Mori steps back. Uni walks towards Mori. This girl tried to put Mihara in danger. She's put strange thoughts into Mihara's head. She's put Mihara in danger. I can't forgive her. I won't forgive her. Stay back, Uni. Oh, yo. Okay, you know, I was kind of joking about Mori getting the choked to death, but it looks like Uni reaches out and grabs Mori's neck. That is quite. Love it. I love it. Looks great. A little spooky. You know, you gotta love just a little bit of creepiness. A little bit of creepiness gets the blood pumping. Yes. Okay. I must kill her. She put Mihara in danger. She's trying to kill Mihara. She killed Mihara. What? Bro, she didn't kill her. She's the most despicable thing there is. Come on, Uni. Isn't there someone, you should be more angry at? Like Jian, see, actually, you were pretty angry at Siyun, and this kind of got you in this position in the first place. But, yeah. She's like me. Aww. Uni's eyes start to glow red. Uni. I'm sorry. Tears start to flow from Mori's eyes. I know, you won't forgive me. Shut up, I don't want to hear it. I know I don't deserve forgiveness. I said I don't want to hear it. But you have to let me save Siren. Once I've saved her, then you can. Then you can kill me. The tears from Mori's eyes fall onto Uni's hand. Please, I'm begging you. Please, I'm begging you. I know what those words mean. They're the words spoken when you desperately want to save someone precious to you. When you want to help them so badly, but you're powerless. It's all you can do is beg. Beg and speak desperate, pleading words. I understand, but I don't want to. I hate that she's like me in this way. I hate that she thinks the same way I do. I can't kill her. Uni loosens her grip and Mori collapses to the ground. Oh my gosh. Uni slumps to the ground. Uni, I'm sorry. Sorry for putting you through this. For putting you and Mihara in harm's way again. I know you are. I still want to save her. She's the first person to ever be kind to me. I loved it. I don't want to lose her or that feeling, no matter what. I understand. I know that you feel the same way about Mihara. And yes, despite me knowing that, I'm still making you go out and put yourselves in danger. I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry for being so selfish, but I want to save her. I'm sorry. I know it all too well. How it feels to know affection for the first time, and how it feels when you lose it. I know that sorrow, that ache. I understand why Mihara wants to help her. To be honest, I also think we should save. That's why I can't find it in myself to despise her fully. Tears start flowing down Uni's mask. Oh my gosh, it's just a pity party in here. Dude, oh my goodness. All the Nikkes and Missiles. Dude, that company, man. Wowzers. But I'm scared. I'm terrified. Terrified of losing Mihara again. Dude, it's yeah. She's like lost her kind of twice. I'm sorry. Two broken hearts sit together across from one another. Each understands the other more than anyone else ever could. Each feels sorry for the other, and both are afraid of losing what is most precious to them. And so they sit together and cry. You know, sometimes the best sort of company is misery. You know, misery. What is the saying? Gosh dang it! I know. I'm just like, what is the saying? I don't know. But misery enjoys company, something like that. Sorry to keep you guys waiting. Mihara. Uni senses strange vibes coming from Mihara. Oh my gosh. Uni's not gonna like this, I don't think. Huh?
왜 그래?
What's wrong? There's something on your
있어?
mind. Uni shakes her head.
그나저나 모리는 목에 왜 그런 자국이?
What are those marks on Mori's neck? Were you guys... never mind. Huh? Oh, nothing. I just bumped into a wall. Yes, that's what happened.
그렇지 윤희.
Isn't that right, Uni?
그렇지.
Isn't that right?
무슨
Well,
일이 있긴 한 것 같은데.
I think something happened.
그래도
But whatever it
서로
was,
이해를 잘한 것 같으니까
it seems like you two have resolved it.
더 묻지는
So I
않을게.
won't press.
고마워.
I appreciate it.
그나저나
Anyways,
왜
what
이렇게
took you so
오래
long?
걸렸어? 무슨 일?
Did something happen?
무슨 일이 있긴?
Oh no, nothing happened.
그냥
I just
강해질 방법을
found a way to
찾았을
become stronger. That's all.
강해질 방법?
What do you mean by that?
실례합니다.
Excuse me.
어머, 우리가
Oh wow.
가려고 했는데
We're about to make our way over to you.
먼저 와줘서
I appreciate you coming to us.
인사치레는 됐습니다.
I think we can skip the small talk.
자,
Here. Mana hands Mori a glass jar containing crystals and batteries. These are the E2 crystals for the operation. Okay. As I mentioned, they absorb electrical energy and are incredibly dangerous. For Nikke's, even the slightest physical contact with these crystals will cause the body to be corrupted. Do not ever take them out of the jar under any circumstances. If by any chance you do accidentally come into contact with the crystals, you must immediately shut down the power to that area of your body to prevent it from spreading. Understood? Got it. Mihara. Yes. Everything is riding on this. Failure isn't an option.
매번
I owe you, Mana. If you want to repay me, come back alive. All of you. I'll be waiting.
고마워.
Welcome back.
꼭
No matter what. Dang, this is like quite long. We haven't even gotten to like Little Mermaid really at all in the story so far. The sound of something melting. Blurb, blurb. Nice. The sound of something boiling. The sound of flowing liquid. Amidst those countless sinister sounds, Little Mermaid opens her eyes. Beyond the thinning bubble lies a crimson ocean, and inside that, the core, lies Gluttony's core staring back at her. Oh, it knows! It knows, Siren! You gotta... I don't know. You gotta do something. What? I don't know. Little Mermaid senses it immediately. I've been discovered.
내가
Gluttony knows I've
필러의
been hiding the AA pillar from it.
숨기고 있다는 걸.
How much intelligence does this have? I wonder. But you know what's interesting? I guess interesting. You know, they're like, oh, this thing is so strong. That's why we named it the Cardinal Sin. I'm assuming there's gonna be other raptures based on the other sins. So that'll be interesting. I think that could be very, very interesting. All right.
AA 필러의 물거품으로
The bubble barrier
뭉쳤습니다.
is thinner than before,
물거품 벽이
probably because I
빠졌을
condensed
때보다
some of the bubbles around the AA pillar.
더
That must have made it easier to detect. The bubble ignites as it touches the seawater. Droplets rush out to repair the crumbling bubble wall. Silver liquid seeps through the gaps that can't be repaired in time.
이것을
You really want to eat this,
먹고
don't you?
싶나
Oh, why is she's so adorable? Oh my gosh, I can't. Look at this. She's had some great faces. Little Mermaid tightly embraces the encased AA pillar and gazes at Gluttony's core.
안 돼.
Well, you can't have it.
아무리 노려봐도
I don't care how much you glare at me. I'm not handing it over.
네가
I won't let you have
이
it.
에너지는
My
이대로
bubble will dissolve the energy,
내 물거품
and it
속에
will
녹아들어.
disappear. Oh gosh. That does not sound good. A searing pain courses through Mermaid's entire body, from her fingertips to her toes. At the same time, a bubbling sensation surges from within her. I'm reaching my limits. I'm starting to feel the side effects from the bubbles.
바디가
Before long,
완전히
my entire body will be turned into liquid metal. Ooh. Dude, she's just gonna like melt? Oh my gosh. That does not sound like a way to go. That sounds painful, torturous. As her vision gradually fades, Little Mermaid wonders if she closes her eyes, how many more times will she be able to open them?
아직은 안 돼.
No, not yet.
이 에너지가
I can't stop
모두
now.
고갈될
Not until all
때까지.
this energy is depleted. Desperately embracing the immense energy to keep it from escaping, Little Mermaid closes her eyes again. Alright. Mihara and Uni track Gluttony's movements. Meanwhile, Mori follows behind, not saying a word. Along the way, they encounter rapture after rapture, time and time again. They take them down, relocate to Gluttony's trail, and press forward. It is Mori's first true skirmish with a rapture, entirely unlike her previous counters with them. In the past, she had only caught glimpses of raptures while fleeing with support squads. But this is something else altogether, and altogether more terrifying. It feels as if the raptures could end her life at any moment with a single attack. Her wounds accumulate and wear her down. So many times she wants to collapse, to run away. She wants nothing more to dig a hole in the ground and hide. What does this remind me of? Isn't there like, is it an anime? Someone else who just likes to dig holes? Why does this sound like a characteristic of another character? I don't know. But so ridiculous. But each time Mori thinks of this, she clenches her teeth. And think about two others whom she dragged this into. She thinks about Uni's eyes filled with tears and terrified of losing Mihara. That's so sad. Of Mihara's relentless efforts to gain her wish. Of Siren, who had sacrificed herself in order to save everyone. And was now trapped inside Gluttony, facing her imminent doom. Mori thinks about every word Siren had said, every affectionate gesture she had shown to her. As she recalls all this, Mori rejects her fear. She forced herself up again, forced her feet to move forward. She tightens her grip on her gun, even though she wants to grab a shovel and dig. On and on she runs, without any concept of day or nights, until finally,
더 이상 글러터니가 이동한 흔적은
I'm
없어.
not seeing a trail anymore.
근방에 있을 거야.
Gluttony must be close, or just one step away from the place where Little Mermaid is waiting. We finally found her! We finally found her! Yeah! Let's go, let's go!
가자, 얘들아.
We found the Little Mermaid! The best Little Mermaid. Yeah, how does this happen? Peach's Little Mermaid. We got this Little Mermaid.
모였다가
These Little Mermaids are, you know,
내게 승리의 이야기를 들려줘.
stepping it up. Better than live action Little Mermaid. Okay, I'm not even gonna go into that. I shouldn't even have brought it up. Sorry, guys. And for those who like it and enjoy it, I'm glad. I truly am.
이야기는
I haven't even
다시
seen the
쓸 거야.
movie, so.
행복하고
Anyways.
아름답게.
Oh my gosh. Oh, you know what? I was gonna mention this, I guess. I think this song, it sounds so familiar. Is it like a Pokemon song it reminds me of? Like, in Gen 4, like Spear Pillar, is there like bells in that or something? I don't know what it is, but this song totally I want to say it reminds me of like a Pokemon song or something. All right. Here we go. Actually, I don't know how many. Where are we at? I should have looked. What chapter? I guess you could say. There's a beach here. Yes, this should work nicely. Let's. You know, actually, after we survive this, guys, let's all go to the beach. Let's just hang out. That stuff. Is Gluttony here? Yes, it should be underground within a 10-kilometer radius. 10 kilometers? How are we supposed to find it? How do you think? We lure it out. But how? By using the beach for starters. Sitting up here will allow us to minimize the amount of raptures that could swarm us. Then what? Since Gluttony reacts to strong energy sources, I'd say it stands to reason that that's what we have to use to lure it, don't you? Do we have something that's capable of producing that much energy? We do. Both of you, listen to me carefully. I'll lure out Gluttony. Uni, once I get it to stop, you need to make sure it doesn't close its mouth. You need to hold it open for as long as you can, however you can, until Mori and Siren are out of there. There's a chance they might not be able to escape through Gluttony's breathing hole. Q. While Uni's doing that, Mori, you need to take the E2 crystals and hop inside its mouth. Okay, the main reason Siren refuses to come out is that she intends on sacrificing herself in order to eliminate the energy inside the AA pillar. In other words, if we can convince Siren to leave of her own accord. Oh, we can't convince Siren to leave of her own accord. We can't save her. That's why your role is the most crucial, Mori. Not only do you have to go back inside Gluttony and plant the E2 crystals onto its core, you also have to meet up with Siren and convince her to come out. You can do it. No, you need to do it. We came here to save a life, not lose our own. You're right. I have to do it. I have to save her, no matter what. That's why I asked you for help. For your help. Mori looks at Uni and Mihara. You both are risking your lives for my sake. I won't fail you. You've become a real trustworthy ally, Mori. Don't make fun of me when I'm being serious. Alright. Anyway, shall we get started? Mihara walks forward. Uni urgently grabs Mihara's hand. Yes, Uni. Uni shakes her head at Mihara. Though she can't explain why, her instincts are telling her to stop Mihara. Uni. Uni shakes her head desperately, pleading for Mihara not to go through with this. It's okay. I would never leave you behind. We promised each other that we would truly see each other, that we would feel each other's pain, and that we would atone for all our sins together. I haven't forgotten that promise, and I intend to keep it. Uni and Mihara lock eyes. Trust me and wait. Failure is not an option. Uni lets go of Mihara's hand. Thank you, Uni. I'll be back. Mihara steps forward again, leaving Uni behind. Code release. Activate all cores to their limit. You know what this reminds me of? Which is interesting. But 2 cores kind of reminds me of someone else, right? I wonder. It would be interesting. But like, what if Uni or Mihara, like they don't become heretics, but like, you know, what if they could become heretics now that they have rapture cores? I don't know. I'm assuming, right? I don't remember though. But the heretics have rapture cores, at least some of them. Well, We will see. I feel like there is some foreshadowing that could be happening here in this story.
융합.
Initiate fusion. Recognition complete. Activate all cores and body to their limits. Error. Reaction error. Fusion unsuccess. Ooh. What? Oh my god. Deep? I am the Alpha and Omega, the first and the last, the beginning and the end. What does this mean? Oh my gosh. Deep? Okay, but this is very, very similar to someone else. That's crazy. So... Oh man. Is this an AI? See, I was also wondering, is Enoch and Ink, I think that's how you say your name, part of Deep? You know? I don't remember in the one story that we learn about Deep if Deep came before the two AIs or not. But like, you know, if so, it kind of makes sense. There's an E, there's an E. Well, who's the D and the P, you know? I don't know. Apparently they're like a hive mind or something. Oh, this is so interesting though. Okay, so it's, I wonder how many cores does Mihara have now? Activate all cores and body to their limits. Initiating fusion. The area near Mihara's cores starts to glow red. Mihara! Mihara curls up, unable to withstand the pain. What did you just say? What, where? Oh, are we actually gonna get information here? Hannah, you did receive what I sent you, didn't you? I believe so. Are you talking about this? Mana points to a palm-sized black box. That's it. Looks like it arrived safely. I was worried because the elevator wasn't working properly. I suppose sending something small doesn't pose any issues. I would like you to insert this into my body. Excuse me? It's a special gift I prepared for Mihara to get her stronger much more quickly. Tuck it safe and sound beside her Nikke core if you would. I would have loved to handle it myself, what with this being the first experiment and all. But as you know, I don't exactly have freedom of movement right now. Why? Is this cause of the government or something watching you? I don't know. Or it's something in the recent chapters. I don't know. I'm still not following. Mihara was the one who contacted me. Quite eagerly, I must say. She told me she requires additional strength in order to fight gluttony. Given that she couldn't utilize her current body's ability to its fullest, she wanted my help. And to that end, she agreed to become my test subject. Mihara. That's why I prepared this little doohickey for her. It's quite risky, to be sure, but if you want to enhance a Nikke's abilities in one go, it's the best option available. So it's meant to enhance a Nikke's abilities. Hey, you're having me insert it before her core, beside her core separately. Is this a rapture core? You're familiar with the ins and outs of Nikke bodies. I'm sure you can insert it next to her current core easily enough, right? It's incredibly dangerous. If I insert this inside her, Nikke core could... Do you remember your promise from long ago? You said you would help me Next time I wanted to do something good. Well, now's that time. I can't leave the Ark at the moment. Mihara needs to fortify her strength straight away. That leaves us with you, Mana. You're the only one who can do this.
니케의 바디에 저걸 넣는 일이
You call inserting this inside a Nikke a good thing? Is she talking about, what was it called? What was Mana's event called? Because I think Jian asked for, a favor for preventing her from saying something. So I'm assuming, of course, I'm giving a Nikke who wants to be stronger the power she deserves. What's more benevolent than that?
아무리 그래도 니케
But Nikke and Rapture Core can't exist together.
아시겠지만
You of all people should know that a Nikke's core... Yes, I know. Nikke cores have a barrier which prevents them from reacting with other cores. But what if you could break past that barrier? What?
그걸
Are you telling me you figured out a way? How? That's my little secret. If I told you, you might have to get sent somewhere awfully dangerous. You don't want that, do you?
예.
No. Now then, be a good girl, would you? Don't let your curiosity get the best of you. Don't peek inside the box. And just put it inside her, okay?
알겠습니다.
Understood.
방어벽에 도대체
What's this barrier you're both talking about? Nikke cores have a safety mechanism, which makes it so they can't react with other cores. Even if two Nikke cores in one body, it prevents them from interacting. It would also prevent Rapture cores from devouring the Nikke core, and vice versa.
니케와 랩처가 서로의
You mean
파워를
Nikke and
잡아먹을
Rapture
수 있는
cores can
거군요?
consume each other? Yes. A clear example of that is core dust. So we give core dust to Nikkes, right? And that powers them up? So Nikkes are absorbing Raptures? And don't Raptures also, or can absorb Oh my goodness. Are Nikkes and Raptures like the same thing? Maybe. It can distill a Rapture core down to its essence and use that to stimulate growth within a Nikke's own core.
지은
Jian. Oh dear, there I go again, running my mouth. If you knew any more about this, Mihara, you'd never be allowed up on the surface again. So I'll stop there. Dude, they know so much. The central government is totally hiding something. On the other hand, it's nice knowing the stakes, don't you think?
그럼요.
Of course, it's important to know these things. Now then, Mihara, what's that core is implanted into your body? All the abilities you previously couldn't draw out from your body will fully awaken. If there are no changes after the surgery, that means your body itself is defective. However, I can quite confidently say that my sister is the best of the best when it comes to building Nikkes. So I'm sure you'll become much stronger, Mihara. That is, if you can endure the pain. Every prior test subject has died because they couldn't withstand the pain. You, however, said you'd be willing to do anything. So I'm sure you'll be able to endure it, won't you?
물론이죠.
Of course. I can't wait to see how it turns out. Man, oh man. Mihara clenches her teeth. Just as Jian warned, a pain beyond anything imaginable courses through Mihara's body, Her vision repeatedly turns red, fades away, and then comes back.
경고. 시스템 오류.
Warning, system error.
경고.
Warning, core response error.
경고.
Warning,
공명
core
발생.
resonance
코드.
activation. Connecting code, error.
경고.
Warning, core type, match, error.
경고.
Warning, barrier, reactivation required. A series of warning sounds and error messages blare out.
나도
I know, you're not used to a core like this.
그래도
You've got to accept it. Mihara closes her eyes and begins to suppress the sensations surging through her. Inside her body, near her core, there's a searing heat, like a blazing inferno. The conflagration expands and begins to engulf Mihara's own core.
경고. 방어력.
Warning,
재활성화가
barrier, reactivation required.
경고.
Warning,
방어.
barrier,
재활성.
reactivation required. Countless warning sounds echo in her head. Mihara movements, senses, and everything slowly become consumed by the fire. If this continues, my body will. Mihara's body begins glowing even redder. The inside of her core boils like a massive fireball. A volcano on the verge of eruption. As it rages on, her consciousness drifts further and further away. It's then that Mihara realizes the moment she is completely consumed by the flames, she, as she knows herself, would cease to exist. From somewhere she can't see, someone is screaming. A familiar voice cries out in agony. It screams, imploring her not to leave her behind again. Who is it? Who's calling me? Uni and Mihara lock eyes. Uni's eyes tremble with fear, terrified of losing Mihara once again. Oh no, she's crying again. Her eyes beg Mihara to keep her promise. Mihara can't let those eyes be filled with despair again. Mihara bites down on her cheek. Harder. A sharp pain in her mouth pulls Mihara back to life.
걱정하지 마.
Don't worry.
전부
I'll accept it all.
받아들여줄 테니 어떤 고통도
The pain, the sorrow,
간절한
the desperation, all of it.
내가
I'll take it all in.
절대 널 두고
I will never abandon you.
이번에는
This time, no matter what, I will bring you back on the right path.
함께 죽고
If we die together. And if we live together.
이 고통을
I will claim this power as my own in order to protect our bond, no matter how great the pain.
다시는
I'll do this so that no one will ever take you away from me again. Light begins to radiate from Mihara's body. Mihara! A purple light, dark enough almost to be black, bursts forth from Mihara's core. And chain-like patterns of the same color spread all over her body. Mihara recognizes the changes in her body. She now realizes how to awaken the sensations contained within all living things. Huh. Okay. No matter how much larger her target is, no matter how overwhelmingly powerful they are, or how much pain they can endure, none of it matters anymore, so long as her foes are alive and connected to her via these chains on her body. She knows that she could now feel their pain as well. She can endure any amount of suffering they inflict upon her. All that she is certain. Such power. My arms could be ripped off. My entire body could be smashed to a pulp. And I would enjoy it. There's no limit to the pain I can endure now. How thrilling. Oh, the fun I'm going to have. With the clinking sound of chain links, The pattern on her body fade and then disappear into her skin in order to establish a connection with these chains. Yahara lifts the pendulum attached to the end of her whip.
이걸 대상에 몸에
All I
꽂아놓으면
have to
되는
do
건가?
is stab the enemy with this.
슈엔이 맞았네.
Siwen was right.
이 정도의 능력을
If this is the kind of
생각하고
ability
만든
she
것이었다면
originally envisioned,
이전의 감각 교환
then the sensory
정도로는
exchange I was capable of
실패했다고밖에
before could
말할 수
only be
없었겠지.
considered a failure. What's up, what's up? How's it going? I'm not doing too bad. I'm extremely tired though. So this will probably be a shorter stream. For sure, but hopefully you're doing alright, Davey. Yara looks at Uni and Mori, who are watching her anxiously.
괜찮아?
Are you okay?
응.
We still probably got like an hour, maybe an hour and a half, man. We're still going for more. We got time. Yes, I am fine.
살면서 이런
Never felt this
정감이 드는
powerful in my
날이
life.
있었을까 싶을
Almost
정도로.
omnipotent.
그리고
And considering how much
이 정도로
energy I
에너지를
just
내 뿜었으면
released,
분명 올 거야.
it's bound to come calling. You got 650H! Let's go. Yeah, celebration. What? That's, you're there, right? Oh my goodness, yeah, 500. And, maybe not. No, yeah, you're probably there. You're there, yeah. I was trying to like do the, math, man. You know how not good at math I am.
다들
There we
뒤로
go.
물러나.
It's gluttony. 538 for tax. Got it. Yeah. There we go. Nice. And now you just gotta. I wonder if you could go into like a store and just look around, see if you could pre-order now. Might not be like a bad thing to do, you know, just to see if pre-orders are still available, because I'm sure it might have already happened, but like there might be some people who have like pre-ordered multiple like consoles, and then they got one, so they might have like canceled one of the pre-orders. So there might still be pre-orders floating around. I'm not entirely sure, but I would still check just to be sure. If you know, if there's any pre-orders still left, yeah. Everyone, back up. Look at this thing. This thing is, honestly, it reminds me of what, an axolotl or wait, no, not an axolotl. What is that one fish where it's like from deep in the sea, but like if you bring it, since it's so used to very pressurized gravity, what, pressurized water, I don't know, what do you even say that? But anyways, when it comes to the surface, it like it becomes like a blobfish. I guess that's what it's called. I don't know if I explained that very well, but yeah, blobfish, yeah. But apparently those things are actually from very deep in the sea, and they actually don't look like that when they're in the water. They look entirely different. It's just because the pressure is so much less, like on the surface or whatever. They like blow up, I guess, expand or whatever. I don't know. It's very interesting. I think it's painful for them though, so yeah, they turn very weird, very weird. I don't know why I was calling this an axolotl. That is not that's blobfish and axolotls are two different things. Gluttony emerges from the ground. Gluttony! Now that our guest has accepted my invitation,
가자.
let's go, Uni. Yahara steps forward, resembling a female prison warden about to weave a massive prison for her prey. I just realized also what a great picture, I guess, to sit on.
시작하자.
Oh my gosh. Let the hunt begin. We'll just say there's some assets on the screen. Oh yeah, are we taking on blobfish? No, not yet. I guess that's still coming. But I got not Cinderella. Why did I say Cinderella? I got Little Mermaid again. as a free pull. It was pretty nice. And then on my other account, I got Mihara as my free pull of the day. So that was pretty cool. I won't have to use my golden tickets to get Mihara. I'm just not gonna go for Mihara on this file though. Oh, dude, we still got a long, well, not a long, a couple more. Swish. Mihara swings her whip towards Gluttony. Sensing the threat, Gluttony attempts to retreat downward. It's sold out, but you can pre-order Mario Kart World. You might have to like go in store to places to check if they still have pre-orders, because online versus in can be sometimes a little different. Yeah. So if you are ever around like Walmart, GameStop, or Target or something, I would go to the electronics section and just ask, be like, hey, are there still pre-orders available? I know it's, you know, been a couple weeks. Well, actually no, it's only been a week, I think. But you know, just wondering if anyone has canceled their pre-orders or something like that. Sorry to tell you this, but you're not going anywhere. Mihara lunges forward, striking at Gluttony with the pendulum. Gluttony twists its body and blocks the blade with its teeth. Treat. Oh, what I'm saying. Done. It's good at sensing danger. Maybe it knows instinctively that a hit from this is bad news. Mihara steps back and swings the pendulum towards Gluttony once more. Nice, and go for it. Yeah, I would at least try. I don't know. You might be able to get it. Otherwise, yeah, just when the Switch 2 releases, they might. I would assume maybe they might just have some units that they're gonna actually put out on the store floor that aren't pre-orders. Mihara, watch out for the tentacles. Gluttony extends its tentacles towards Mihara. Crunch. Man. Oh my gosh, not the tentacles. Dude, they really are going kinky with this, huh? Uni grabs the tentacles. Gluttony's tentacles writhe, I guess, as if trying to escape Uni's grip. But as she clenches the squirming bundle of feelers tightly and refuses to let go. Uni! With a thundering roar, a shower of splinters burst from Gluttony's body. Everyone duck! Ratatata. The Rattata's back. Mori fires her weapon. The shards hurtling towards Mihara and Uni. Some of fragments that she wasn't able to shoot down fall to the ground. Wow, your shooting has really improved, Mori. I still missed a few, so don't get too comfortable. Thankfully, it's too busy digesting something to spew out that silver liquid. I have not started my new job yet. That's gonna be 2 weeks from now, basically. I'll start on the 12th. So yeah, that'll be it. Oh, yeah, this weekend we'll definitely play Monster Hunter. Sounds good. Sounds like a plan. Yeah, I know, it'll be nice. Hopefully, yeah, basically after next week, I'll hopefully be able to get more content out. It's just been, basically this year has just been super busy with school and stuff, so hopefully I'll have more time for that. Hopefully, but we'll see. I'm not promising anything, but I am hoping. In that case, we've got a chance. Mihara tightens her grip on her whip and charges forward. Mihara dodges the gaping maw, attempting to swallow her. Looking to buy a house, hopefully in a year or two. Nice. $1,000 a month. Nice. That'll be good. That'll be good. That'll be good money put towards that house. Hopefully that all works out. Yeah, it'd be nice, I guess, to buy a house. But not yet. Not yet. I gotta keep saving and stuff. And get a, be full time again. and drives the pendulum into gluttony. Now then, dark purple chain-like patterns begin to etch themselves onto Gluttony's body, accompanied by a cold metallic sound. Shirk. At the same time, similar patterns appear on Mihara's body. Now that's our chains. Now that our chains are connected, why don't we swap our senses? The chain patterns engraved on Gluttony and Mihara's body glow a lambent purple, and the sound of chains tightening fills the air. Ah, I can feel it. So this is what you're feeling. You really do have so much inside you. Closing costs is the killer, and all the fees go up so fast. Yeah, all that stuff. I will. Maybe yeah, maybe sometime summer or something I can get off. Wait, I'll have to see, you know, when I can actually get paid time off for my new job, but I would be down to, you know, do a little visit or something. That'd be fun. It's so much inside you. Honestly, probably a bunch of nasty stuff. And you've never felt the sensation of your own cheek being bitten down, have you? I mean, it's got multiple mouths. I feel like, it might have bite. How do I say this? Itself before? Yeah? I don't know. But maybe not. Let's enjoy this pain together. Mihara opens wide, crunch, and bites down on the inside of her cheek or mouth. It's gotta hurt, but I mean, she's a robot, so I guess doesn't hurt for her. How does that even work? What is their flesh made out of? Like, does that actually feel like human flesh, or I don't know. You know, I probably shouldn't be thinking too much about this. But you know, I'm just curious, yeah. Gluttony convulses as if in unbearable pain. Yo, Davey, have you heard of the game Repo? Because I got the game and Andrew's got the game. Maybe we can all play together sometime. I think that could be pretty fun. Gluttony convulses as if in unbearable pain. Crunch. Thud. You're so spirited now. Why don't we enjoy a little more? It's on Steam. You can get it on Steam. Why don't we enjoy a little more? I think I already read that. Gluttony trembles violently, its teeth clattering from the agony. My goodness, I didn't expect the pain to be so bad. Hey, you try to close your mouth. We can't have that now. Otherwise, Mori won't be able to pass through. Do you need... I mean, Andrew's got the game on his laptop. I'm pretty sure it's running fine on his laptop. So no, you shouldn't need a good computer for it. You should be fine with what you have. Uni lets go of the tentacles and quickly dashes forward. She pries open the struggling Gluttony's mouth and forces her body inside. That's crazy. While bearing the weight of its descending things. How big is Gluttony? Like, it seemed pretty big, but, you know, I guess Uni's got that strength, man. I believe. She keeps its jaw forcibly open. Gluttony continues to spasm in pain. Repo is like, I don't know if you've heard or know about, what is it called? Shoot, now I can't even remember the game. I was gonna tell you, like, it's similar to this, so you might like that, but okay, you've heard about it? Yeah, it's only $10. It's not too much money, luckily. I think it's an early access, so they'll probably, you know, it's not like a complete game yet, but what I've played is pretty fun, so I would be down to, you know, play with the two of you on that game. Uni uses every ounce of her strength to keep the creature's mouth open as the crushing weight of the razor-sharp teeth bears down on her. But they're not sharp teeth, they're just squares, right, I believe? No, your body can handle the stress. Awesome, sounds cool. Yeah. You're incredible, Uni. Mori, we have exactly 30 minutes. Not a second more. How does she know this?
30분이 지나면
After that, oh, okay,
that's
that's why it's her sensory thing. After that, my sensory exchange will be severed.
그러니 30분
You've got to convince Siren before then.
30분.
30 minutes? That's all I have?
할수 있지?
Can you do it? Yes, I can do this.
그럼 다녀와.
Then go.
가서
Go and rescue Siren. Okay. Mori looks at Uni, who seems to be calling to her. Uni and Mori lock eyes. I can't believe it. Did she just wish you good luck?
그런 것
I think so. Thank you, Uni.
반드시
I'll rescue Siren if it's the last thing I do. Mori looks ahead toward the black chasm as Gluttony's gaping maw. Meanwhile, Uni desperately continues to keep the jaws open. Mori hurtles herself towards the creature's mouth, and then the black abyss slowly draws closer to her, and suddenly... that doesn't sound good. Huh? Something falls at her feet. A compass and a map that guide the way to the Ark. A first aid kit to heal her wounds. A chocolate bar to keep her hunger at bay. A field shovel that has saved her skin more than once in critical moments. Everything that has kept her alive until now falls to the ground. The reality she had been determined to avoid comes rushing at her head on. Along with it, the fear of death comes crushing in. No! Somewhere deep inside her, a voice screams for her to stop. A part of her wants to stop right there and cry out that she can't do this. This is clearly insane. Like a suicide mission. What if Siren is already dead? What if she never realizes Mori is coming to save her? What if there's still even the tiniest bit of silver liquid left in Gluttony's throat? Or if Uni can't hold any longer and the mouth closes? What if Mihara collapses and can no longer restrain Gluttony? You got this, Mori, I believe. She'll die. She'll die in the most excruciating way. The life she's fought so hard to hold on to will crumble away in an instant, just like how that shovel fell to the ground. So will she go plummeting into death's cold embrace? No! Even so, she has to run. She must. There are people out there who have risked their lives for her. It's time for her to repay the affection she has been given. She's here to save the person who reached out. Gonna be in back? Alright, sounds good, man. I'll see you in 15. And gave her a reason to live. She has to go to her. Mori ignores the fallen remnants of her life and summons her strength and pushes off the ground with all her might. She sends herself hurtling forward, hurtling towards the lifeless abyss. That's quite something, man. Quite something indeed. But it's all gonna work out, I'm sure. Unless, you know, suicide mission like before, they're all gonna die. Not gonna be good, but you know, that's just the way life goes sometimes, I guess. It would suck to suck, but nah, we gotta stay positive. Positive. Oh my, why do I even remember that? That's crazy. But I mean, I guess it makes sense. I should probably use this. Have I? Oh, this is just Uni's thing. I've never used it, but that seemed awfully like similar to Anis's and some of the other SSRs, I guess. I wonder if hers is better. Wait, is it Celine that's similar too? I wonder. I don't know. But yeah, there's a couple of Nikkes who seem to have that. What's going on? There's a massive tremor and the Crimson Sea begins to surge violently. That sound. Little Mermaid lifts her head and gazes above. Gluttony is shaking? Little Mermaid closes her eyes and focuses on the sound of Gluttony is making. Deep vibrations reverberate throughout Gluttony's body as it tries to move. Meanwhile, all the liquid inside it churns violently. It's as if it's fighting against something. But what? Little Mermaid focuses even more, listening intently to the noises coming from outside. The sound of something being pierced into Gluttony's body. Wow, that's quite the sound. Agonizing cries of Gluttony as it writhes in pain. Something is hurting it. The sound of something blocking Gluttony's mouth. Pitter patter. The sound of footsteps. Someone's running this way. Siren! Little Mermaid looks up. Through the gap of Gluttony's open mouth, light pours in, and within that light, oh, I got Mori. Mori is there. Mori? Little Mermaid frantically raises her hand. I need to save her. Bubble stretches from Little Mermaid's fingertips and wraps around Mori. Shortly after, a bubble lands on the tree. Mori. I really thought I was gonna die. What are you doing here again? Hold on. Mori hurriedly digs through her belongings. Inside a glass bottle, the E2 crystals and battery remain intact. Thank goodness. I got it through safely. Mori? Siren. Mori grabs Little Mermaid's arm. Let's get out of here. What? What are you saying? How are we gonna get out? I gotta protect the AA. Something or other. What is it called? I forgot. Whoa, what do you know? I forgot something yet again. Shoot like our lives depend on it. Kind of, actually. Because, you know, life is getting intense. Maybe. Nah, because we gotta save Little Mermaid. We got to. We just have to. Shoot. Like our life depends on. I already said that. Dude, I'm just a broken record sometimes. Like, what? What are we gonna do? We're gonna shake our mouse all over the place. That's what. What do we got? 2 more, I think. Let's get out of here, out of this place, Siren. Ihara and Uni are waiting out for us outside. They're keeping Gluttony from moving. We need to leave at once. I can't. I must ensure the AE pillar. Oh, it's just called that. Okay. Energy is completely depleted. You can do that outside. You just need to take it with you so that Gluttony can't consume it. That's impossible. Dude, she's serious. She's like, I can't. Okay? It's not possible. Gluttony is instinctively drawn to substantial energy sources. Even if we take it outside, Gluttony won't stop chasing it until it's consumed once more. If it does swallow it, it ends up digesting it. There'll be no going back. Then we have to take out Gluttony. I'm sorry. I can't go up against Gluttony now. How are my powers weakened as they are? Look, we can use this. Mori holds out the glass bottle and shows it to Little Mermaid. What is that? This thing absorbs electrical energy. We can lodge it into Gluttony's core. We might be able to stop it. How does it work? I honestly don't really understand the mechanics, but Mana, a researcher from MMR, said that if this comes into contact with Gluttony's core, it will expand and absorb all of Gluttony's energy until it ceases to be. But doesn't that mean it would also be dangerous for us Nikkes? Yes, but Mana said it'll be fine as long as it's contained somehow, like in this glass bottle. They were originally intending to use the AA pillar to eliminate the crystals, but then Gluttony swallowed it and threw a wrench in the works. So that's what the AA pillar was doing here in the first place. I don't pretend to know all the details, but if we inject this into Gluttony's core, we can stop it. So let's be done with this. Get the hell out of here. Little Mermaid takes the glass bottle from Mori. Siren? Mori. Yes? You came back to this hellish place to give me this? Yes. Thank you, Mori. And I'm sorry. Little Mermaid gently removes Mori's hand from her arm. But I am not leaving this place. What? I will use this to defeat Gluttony. But first, you must leave. No, I'm not leaving without you.
한 번의 글루트니의
And I
코어에
not be able to hit
명중을
Gluttony's
시킬 수
core on the
있을지도
first try.
코어에 꽂아
Even if I do
넣는다고
manage to
해서
insert it into the
예상과는
core,
다르게
it might not have the
아무런
effect
영향을
that we
주지
expect.
못할 수도 그러니
Someone has to stay behind and watch it. Then we'll both say,
이 수정이 얼마나
I don't know how
위험한지
dangerous these crystals are,
물거품에게
or what effect they will have on the bubbles or Nikke's.
일이 잘못되면
If things go wrong, we could both end up dead. Then we'll die together.
우리
Don't even think about using your kotodama on me. No matter how many times you send me out, I'll find a way to crawl back in.
그러지 마.
Mori, don't do this. No, you stop this. Don't throw your life away just because there's a tiny chance things might not go as planned. If there's even the slightest possibility, you need to cling to it. Stay alive. I know that. I can't be of any help here. I'm not a goddess of victory like you. Even getting Gluttony to swallow me was a struggle. I can't even shoot well enough to block all the debris flying at me and my friends. There's no way I can launch these crystals into Gluttony's core either, not with my pathetic strength. I'm just a useless Nikke with nothing but this body. An incompetent member of an incubator squad who's about to be scrapped. I can't make a single impact on this filthy, cruel world. I know that. I know that, but... Mori stares straight at Little Mermaid with tear-filled eyes. I want to save you. I want to do that much. At least. You told me to live. That you were glad I was born. You saved my life. I want to see a world where you can be happy. So live. Show me that it's possible. Prove to me that the world is a kind and beautiful place. That as long as you keep living, someday happiness will come. Ori, prove to me that kindness should be repaid with kindness. That this is how we can find happiness. That good people will be rewarded someday. Oh my gosh. You're the only person who's ever celebrated my existence. You're the one and only true goddess of victory.
승리의 여신.
Goddess of victory? I don't want to live in a world where you're not around. I'll lose all semblance of hope. How could I go on living in a world where no one celebrates my being there? So live for me, even if there's one small chance at survival. Cling to it and seize victory. Stay alive and keep surviving. Save me. Look at this. Mori extends her hand toward Little Mermaid. My goddess of victory. Is it? I feel like this has been said a couple times, hasn't it? Here we go, we got it again. Little Mermaid looks at Mori's outstretched hand, and then into her eyes, which stare straight back at her. They're the eyes of someone who truly believes in her. Eyes filled with unwavering faith. Eyes that seem utterly unbreakable. In those eyes, Little Mermaid could see herself. Mori's goddess of victory. Finally, something dawns upon Little Mermaid. She recalls how so many years ago, her friend had offered her hand in front of the lift, and the vow they made that day.
아직 이야기는 끝나지 않았어.
But the story isn't over yet.
나는 이
I must
이야기를
continue
위해서
writing it,
나를 위해서
not just for myself, but for all of you as well. Did we step into the lift that day expecting to succeed? No. We never tried to predict our success. Instead, we simply carried out our mission, which was to rewrite our story.
약속할게.
I promise that
지금부터 쓰일
the story we'll write from now on
실패한 이야기가
won't be of one of failure,
해피엔딩으로 끝낼
but one with a happy
동화가
ending. To reach a happy ending,
우리들의
come,
이야기를.
let's write our story. We risk our lives to become the goddesses of victory, who will never fail again. Little Mermaid looks again at the hand extended toward her. Every time she wavered and wanted to run away, her friend's unshakable faith guided her. And now, once more, that hand is reaching out to her.
맞아.
You're right.
포기하면 안 돼.
I can't give up.
가능성이
If there's even the slightest chance of us being able to rewrite our story,
이야기를
I have to take it. Little Mermaid grabs Mori's hand. I will survive.
절대 부서지지
I will
않을
become
승리의
the
여신이 될게.
indomitable goddess of victory. Yes, that's it.
함께 살아남아서
Together, we'll survive and forge our own happy ending. Yes. Oh my gosh, aren't they just all so adorable? Gotta love it. So heartfelt, I suppose. What was that? I don't even know. It's in Korean though. But it sounded pretty funky. Pretty crazy, pretty cool. Something like that. Oh no, I'm being shot at. A lot. Are we gonna die? Is this where our story ends? I think not. I think not, indeed. There we go, we'll just laser beam them. That did like nothing. At least to the boss. Maybe it did more damage to everything else. There we go. There we go. Here we go, here we go. We're going. That was a lot of here we goes and we're going. I literally said nothing.
좀 얌전해졌네.
Looks like you finally calmed down a bit. Gluttony seems to be consumed by pain. Its body shaking violently and stiffening.
아무리 몸집이 큰
Even a big old
맵처라도
rapture like you
고통을 받아들이는 건
has its limits when it
힘든
comes to pain, huh? Nice. Hello, hello. Uni's arms, which have been holding Gluttony's mouth open, begin to creak.
윤희,
Uni,
많이 무겁지?
it's exerting a lot of force, isn't it?
내가 같이
Shall I help you
도와줄까?
lift this? Uni shakes her head. You can handle it.
우리 윤희
You're incredible,
대단하네.
Uni.
힘든데도 잘
I know it must be
버티고.
tough, but you're holding up well. Uni looks at her creaking arms. They're gonna break! Actually, she probably wouldn't mind, because I don't know if her arms are made out of rapture parts, but her feet definitely are. The force is immense, but she can't let go, because the moment she does, 2 lives will be in danger. Uni suddenly feels as if the weight pressing down on her is that of 2 lives. And then she remembers the way she frivolously threw words around when taking countless lives. Oh, if she were to bear the weight of all the lives lost to her thoughtless words back then, just how heavy would it be? Probably pretty heavy. That's a heavy burden to bear. In that instant, Uni feels the unbearable weight of her sins. She now realizes the full weight of that promise she made then. The promise that she would do anything. The greater her realization, the greater the weight of her sins upon her shoulders. It crushes her, suffocates her.
윤희,
Uni looks at Mihara.
괜찮아.
It's okay.
혼자가 아니야.
You're not alone.
함께 짊어지고
I'm here to
있어.
bear the burden with you.
그러기 위해 얻은
That's why I gained this
힘이야.
strength.
그러니
So let's save them.
이번에는
Let's rescue those who see our presence as a gift.
우리를 동료로 여긴
The ones who
사람들을
consider
구해내보는
us
거야.
friends.
이렇게 한 명,
We keep saving
또
them
한
all,
명
one by
구해내다
one.
보면 언젠가
Maybe, someday,
우리에게도
we'll be able to
속죄의 길이
find
보이게
the
될
path
거야.
to redemption.
그 길의
I'll be
끝까지
right there with you, Uni,
윤희와 함께
until we reach the end of that path.
그러니
So don't be afraid. Ooh, anyway,
우리는 세이렌을
wonder if Mori
설득하는
managed
데
to convince
성공했거든.
Siren.
이 울림은
What's with all this shaking? Pop goes the weasel. From inside Gluttony's mouth, 2 small bubbles pop out.
무겁음?
See, these are the weasels. The 2 tiny bubbles float toward Uni and Mihara's ears and whisper, "Bubble, it's Bubble." I'm just kidding. It's Siren or Little Mermaid.
세이렌?
Siren,
뒤로 물러 윤희.
get back. Mihara quickly pulls out the pendulum and retreats along with Uni, just as they've made their escape. Boom! A massive water bubble shoots out of Gluttony's mouth. Wow. There's Mori, just face planting in the water, I guess. The bubbles plunge into the ocean. Or maybe not. Uni, get down. As Mihara pulls Uni down, silver liquid pours from the sky. Yeah, don't get that touching touching you. Don't worry. Mihara opens her eyes. A massive purple bubble spreads out above Uni and Mihara like an umbrella, shielding them from the silver rain. At the center stands Little Mermaid and Mori. She's free! We freed Little Mermaid! Nice.
절대 다치게 두지 않아.
I won't let anything hurt you, ever.
세이렌.
Siren,
오래
sorry to keep you waiting. Let's go. A few minutes earlier. Siren?
정말
Do I really have to fire this thing? Mori nervously looks at the bubble gun in her hand. Dude, she got a bubble gun!
이 안에
we call that
물거품
um, what do you call them? Basically bubble guns. You know, that make bubbles. Oh wait, no, we call them bubble. Never mind. I forgot what we call them. Anyways, we don't call them bubble guns because for the clients, the kids, you know, I guess not to. Anyways, I'm not gonna go into. Goodness gracious. The bubble bullet containing the crystals is loaded in there. And once I pull the trigger, it'll fly straight towards the core, right? And while you do that, I'll send this entire space up to the surface. That way we can protect ourselves from unforeseen dangers crystals might pose. You're going to bring up this entire area? That's why I need your help. The moment I make this space float, that's when you fire the gun. That way, the bullet will hit the core at the same time we surface. But what if I mess up? What if I miss the core? It's okay. The bullet will find its mark. I guarantee it. In other words, even if I miss, you use your Kododama to make sure it lands where it should. Dude, that's crazy. I want that power. Just be like, you know, being able to direct inanimate objects. Oh my gosh. There we go, tripping over my words again. Mori positions herself under the bubble tree, where she has the clearest view of Gluttony's core. I'm ready. Let me know when I need to shoot. Alright then. Little Mermaid closes her eyes and gives a command to every bubble in the surrounding area. All together now. Let's rise to the surface. With a powerful tremor, the space encased in bubbles begins, oh my god, excuse me, to float. Mori, now! Mori locks her eyes onto Gluttony's floating red core. Here goes nothing. She pulls the trigger. A bullet ejects from the bubble gun, pierces through the bubble wall, and heads straight for Gluttony's core. Hit your mark. Dude, I wanted to see like a big, you know, full screen of Gluttony. But I guess not. Maybe it's in the main chapters. I don't know. I thought I was gonna die back there. Mori collapses onto the ground. What about the crystals? We made sure it hit Gluttony's core. We saw it start to expand. The formerly paralyzed Gluttony starts to slowly lurch about. I guess that wasn't quite enough to do the trick. Yes, but it doesn't look like it had no effect. Little Mermaid points to Gluttony's mouth. Wow, look at these. That's colorful, I guess. Inside its gaping maw. I'm guessing those are the crystals, huh? Dude, this looks so cool. Countless crystals continually form and dissolve into the liquid, silver liquid. Looks like it chowed down on those crystals, all right. You must eliminate Gluttony once and for all before the silver liquid, completely dissolves the crystals. So I'd like to ask, will you fight by my side? Little Mermaid turns around. Huh. As if you had to ask. Of course we're with you. That's why we came here. Yeah, don't be silly and ask such obvious questions. I already told you, we're all coming out back alive. Little Mermaid is surrounded by friends who risked their lives to save her. Friends who are unbreakable. You're right. We're all making it out of here alive. Let's win this together. Alright. Encounter. That was very adorable how she said that. Here we go, it's Gluttony. the floppy fish, not the floppy fish, the blob fish. You know, instead of floppy drives, we get floppy fish. Dude, I should have added Mihara. Then I would have had basically the the whole crew. This thing doesn't look very big, but I don't know. Apparently there was a whole bunch of dude. What the heck? This is crazy. Oh yeah, is this too loud? I forgot to ask that like last stream, and I didn't confirm, or I didn't check myself if it was too loud. Audio was too loud. I can never tell with new games. I'm like, is this too loud or not? Because I forgot to shoot that. You don't think so? Okay, that's all that matters. Because sometimes some games I feel like have the audio like quieter, and then other games have it like a bit louder. So I kind of have to adjust it a little bit. Uni is dead, but I mean that kind of makes sense because she's only level 1. I think we got this. What was the thing, dude? These things, oh, there we go. Finally killed one. That's crazy. Why is this not working? I don't know. Let's go though. Let's go. We got it. I think what was it? Was it at 20? I don't know. Dude, it's sucking everything in. Ouch. I'm actually kind of worried. I might have to oh, hello? Oh, okay. Oh, it's over there. Are we good? Okay, never mind. That wasn't too hard. But I do feel maybe we might have to level up a little bit before we fight this thing. I don't know. Dude, I can't even hear the music. I can't tell if that's just. I'm assuming that's the music, right? And not it making noises. Oh, shoot! Get rid of it all. Dude, this game is fun. I gotta say, it reminds me of like I already mentioned this last time. I'm pretty sure, but it totally reminds me of like arcade shooters, sort of a little bit. Wait, it's immune. How am I supposed to shoot this thing now, man? Like, yeah, something you would find at like Chuck E. Cheese or something. Is that gonna kill me? Okay. Oh, there we go. No, it's wait. Okay. For a second there, I thought it was back. Oh no, I lost her. Quincy. That's not good. Oh, I didn't make it. Shoot. Dude, Mori is funny, I guess. I feel bad that she's so freaked out, but she's funny. Oh, dude, time's up. Oh no. All right, we gotta upgrade some Nikkes, I think. Either that, or we need to switch some Nikkes out, possibly for other Nikkes. Also could do that. Should I just make everyone like level 100? We can I guess do that as well. Why the heck not? I guess this is what I get for playing on this file. That's just started out. Like we're in such early chapters. All right, if this doesn't work, then I will just go ahead and switch out some Nikkes. There we go. If I can, you know, finish my thoughts at all. Not really. I can't speak. I can't finish my thoughts. What am I made to do? Nothing. Or not. This looks so cool. Hey, we're higher than it. I think we were higher than it before, but ooh man, how does this thing just like expand into other things? This is crazy. It's pretty cool though. I gotta say, but no, I don't want. Oh, wrong thing. Here we go. I don't want to be uni. I'm gonna like die if I beat Uni. Okay, that looks like it's doing a whole lot more damage. Okay, I think it was at like 15. So I guess 10. Uni's. Oh, I forgot to. I should have just done that. Oopsies! I forgot to actually level up Uni. That's a major problem. Or that would really help us. Come on, come on. Dang it. Some of these I feel like break so much easier than others. Okay, we're fine though. Everyone's like at full health, and you know, we're definitely doing way better than last time. We did raise up quite a couple levels. I don't know if that was attacking me. How many mouths does this thing have? Is it like one stomach, multiple mouths, or does this thing have multiple stomachs? I guess it doesn't really matter. But I don't know. I just gotta bring these questions about, yeah. They could be important, maybe. Oh yeah, we got this, no problem. No problem. As long as it doesn't, you know, force field up. There we go. Got it. Second phase. I'm just kidding. Dude, this music is kind of crazy. Better watch out for the laser. Yeah, we'll just leave it at that. Gluttony roars at the ground. Doesn't this thing ever get tired? Hello, Rai. What's or how's it going? How are you doing? How you doing? It's taken one heck of a beating, yet it's still making such intense vibrations. The core is certainly holding up better than we expected. It isn't breaking apart like we thought it would. Maybe the core has gotten weak and there's not enough energy reaching the crystals. I don't know. That was easy. Level up that one character. You're live. You could have died, bro. What is the story about behind this? You don't have to tell me, but geez, that sounds serious. That does not sound fun. I'm glad you're alive, Rai. I will say that. Ooh, yeah, okay. I can see that. Was it just like you had something, and you didn't realize the food, or like it was a food that, like an ingredient or something like that, that you're allergic to, and you're, or was it just I don't know. I don't even know. But dang, that's crazy. If only we could throw some kind of bait to make the core expand and the crystals grow larger. Bait? I could be bait because I'm Little Mermaid, like fish, sort of. Not really. I got just the thing. What? Oh, you mean the A pillar? All right. I totally forgot about that thing. You didn't realize a mango was a mango. Ooh. Oh, dude, is it mangoes or kiwis? Peaches. No, I think it's mangoes and kiwis. Like some people are like their lips will get like tingly or whatever. I guess that's I don't know. Maybe they're allergic to it, maybe not. I don't know why I brought that up, but dang, yeah, mangoes. I'll do it. Mangoes are good. I like mangoes, but I'm how do I say this? Sad? Not sad. That's things that happen to you. There we go. We'll keep it simple, I guess. Luckily, you took 3 Benadryls at once, so all that happened is I broke out into rashes. Yeah, dude. Instead of having anaphylaxis, man, dude, like food allergies are serious. Like people, I feel like some people don't realize how serious food allergies can be. Yeah, you can die. Totally forgot. Okay, I think I read that. Since it's already been melted by the silver liquid, it should be absorbed quickly. If we feed that to the core, the crystals should grow much larger. Oh then, let's get this thing to open wide, so you can feed it a little treats. Let's go! Mori fires a barrage of bullets at Gluttony's battered body. Its tentacles try to burrow into the ground to avoid bullets. But Uni grabs a hold of them, preventing the beast from retreating underground.
나이스. 유니.
Speaking of fruit, yup, she got some melons for sure. Nice going, Uni. Mihara swings her whip toward Gluttony and lodges the pendulum firmly into its body. Gluttony spews silver liquid into the air.
조심해.
Watch out! Spread out! As Little Mermaid whispers, an array of bubbles expand and shield the group.
위험한 걸 쏟아내면 안 되지.
Don't you dare go around spewing such dangerous stuff. Chain patterns appear on Mihara and Gluttony's body and begin to glow.
다시 한번.
Should we have another go at it? Mihara bites down on the inside of her cheek. For a brief moment, Gluttony freezes as if unable to withstand the pain. So apparently, I think, if I understand Mihara's ability, she can transfer, I guess, her pain onto other people. This is a gacha game. It's Nikke, Goddess of Victory, or Goddess of Victory, Nikke. I'm not sure. I feel like it's interchangeable, but anyways, it's a gacha game that I've really have gotten into hard, I guess you could say. It's not because of, you know, sexiness, but the story is pretty good. I feel like there's some moments, man, that you're like, oh man, that hits hard. So there's actually, like, I guess RPG elements in this. I don't know. It's a shooter, like an arcade shooter. I guess that's what you would call it. But yeah, hard. Right, hard. Anyways, for a brief moment, Gluttony freezes as if unable to withstand the pain.
네가 그렇게 먹고 싶어 했던
You want this pillar so badly? Come and get it. As the Little Mermaid stretches her arms, bubbles brimming with the AA pillar's energy bloom in the air.
뒤로 물러나.
Everyone, step back.
알겠어.
Alright. Dude, I like this. This looks nice. Probably, but with her character, she's a masochist, so she likes the pain. So even if it does hurt her back, she would enjoy it. But actually, these characters they're not robots, but they have a human brain that was transferred into a what is it? Not androids, but they're basically cyborgs. I guess that's what you would call it. Do you think she sleeps on her back or uses those as pillows? Hard to say. But yeah, so they're like made out of machinery, but they have a human brain. So that's why they can use these abilities. Alright, Mihara yanks out the pendulum. In a desperate fit, Gluttony opens its mouth wide and lunges toward Little Mermaid, its colossal body scraping against the ground.
지금 잔뜩 먹여줄게.
You want food? I got food for you. Little Mermaid swings her hand like Ghost in a shell. I've never heard of that, so maybe. But I'm assuming it's probably similar to this. Little Mermaid swings her hand, and the bubbles all fly towards Gluttony's core.
잔뜩 먹고.
Then chew on this. Eat some bubbles. The silver liquid within the bubbles seeps into Gluttony's core. Then, the crystals absorb the energy surging forth from the core, causing them to rapidly expand.
부서져라.
Break apart. At last, Gluttony's core shatters. Nice. We got rid of this, baby. Hopefully. Gluttony collapses to the ground. The crystal that filled its mouth shatter as well. Oh, it's finally... Rumble. Uh-oh. The underground vibrations grow fainter.
이
What's
진동은
that?
글루테니의
I think it's Gluttony's main body.
저 입이
Wait, you're telling me there's more to this thing? Yeah, that wasn't its main body, man. It's a futuristic anime where a lot of people have their minds uploaded to bionic bunnies. Yeah, that sounds pretty similar, I would say then.
어쩐지
No
감각
wonder
교환을
I
할
sensed
때
something more when I
이어진 무언가가
exchanged
느껴지긴
senses with
했는데
it.
그게
That must have been the connection to its main body.
맞아.
You're right.
목구멍 속에
When I was
있었을 때
inside its throat, I used the
물거품으로
bubbles to
글루텐이 내부를 둔
investigate.
글루텐이는
Gluttony
큰
consists of
본체
one
하나에
main
여러
body
개의 입
with multiple
기관들이
mouths attached to
붙어있고
it.
내가 머물고
The
있는
place where I
곳은
was staying was
그
inside the throats of one of those
목구멍이라는
mouth
거야.
organs.
그럼 우리가
So the
부순
core we
코어도
just
입의
destroyed
코어라는
is the
거겠네?
core of that mouth. I'm afraid so.
아,
So that's why
그래서
you
그때
kept saying
우리한테 목구멍에 있다고 이야기했던
we were
거구나.
inside its throat and not. Wait, we were just in its throat? That wasn't even its stomach? Crazy.
정말 엄청난 랩처네.
That's some rapture.
지금 웃고 있을
How can you
때야?
still laugh at a time like this?
저게
What are we gonna do if that thing
어떡해?
comes back?
안 올 거야.
It won't.
소리가 들리지
Judging by
않을
how
정도로
faint those
멀어진 것으로
sounds are,
도망친 것 같아.
it seems to have run away. Wait, so it's not even. Oh, okay. I wonder if we're gonna fight it in the main chapter. I guess that makes sense.
입만 잘라내고
So it severed
도망갔다는
one
거야?
of its mouths and fled? So just wait. Is it one thing? Does it have one brain, multiple bodies, or is it multiple brains, one body? Wait, no. I guess it has multiple bodies. Never mind. Forget I said anything. I just confused myself, I guess. It most likely ran away because its main body was about to be swallowed by the crystal. Huh. Nice to know we had it against the ropes.
저렇게
Considering how it ran off with its tail tucked between its legs, I doubt it'll be back anytime soon.
이곳에
It knows that this place is filled with its worst nightmare.
그럼
So
뭐야,
what then?
우리가
Did we win? Yes, we did.
이겼어.
We won. We won. Yay. We won. Mori collapses to the ground. Uni also collapsed. Well, actually, makes sense. She was holding the jaws of that thing open, man. Good job, everyone.
세일은
Siren,
오랜만에 밖으로 나온
how does it feel to be
소감이
back in the great outdoors after so long? Your friend gave you a gift card to pre-order Final or Fantasy Life for the Switch. I've never played the games before, but they look relaxing. I think I have the 3DS one. I didn't get very far into it. I felt like because I think you can at least. I'm assuming that with the Switch version as well, you can play with friends. But the 3DS one, you could, and I was like, oh, I feel like this would be so much more fun. Playing it with others. But nice. That sounds cool. Yeah, I've seen that. I was like, ooh. I probably won't get it, but it does sound fun. Yeah, I love nice cozy games. How does it feel? Okay. Oh yeah, she's been in that thing, that monster, whatever you want to say, for like 70 years. A very long time. Well, oh yeah, that's a good point. I guess it has been a long time for you.
그러게.
Yeah,
정말
it's been a really long
오랜만에
time.
보네.
Little Mermaid looks up at the sky. Instead of the familiar underwater scenery, a real sky comes into view. Wow, the sun is rising.
그러게.
Yeah, it's so
엄청.
beautiful. Beyond the horizon, the sun slowly ascends, bathing the surroundings in a golden light.
눈부셔.
It's breathtaking.
세상은
The world is
이렇게나
so
아름다워, 이렇게나.
beautiful. You
그렇지?
bet it is. For what you've seen so far, it seems like Animal Crossing, but with combat and occupations. Yeah, it's kind of similar to, sort of, I guess. Actually, wait. What is it? Are those farming games? I'm not gonna remember now. The game. Come on.
미아라.
What is it? What is it? What is it? No, it's not coming to me. If it comes to me, I'll say what the game is, but it might be not Harvest Moon. I don't know how to explain it, but you can like date girls. I can't remember. Wait, no, actually, I think Harvest, or the company who does make Harvest Moon, also makes those games. It's like a sub-series, or not really a sub-series, a different series, but with different gameplay, I think. I can't remember, but
머리.
hopefully that helps. I don't know if it really did. I didn't really explain anything. Story of no, not story of seasons. Oh man, it's gonna get to me. But Mori, tears flow from Little Mermaid's eyes.
구해줘서
She's crying of happiness, though. That's good. Thank you for saving me.
세일은 너
What are you crying for?
고마워서
Because I'm so thankful.
다시는
I never thought I'd be able to see the sun again.
거라고 생각했어. 다시는
To be able to set my feet on solid ground. Breathe in the fresh air.
꿈을 꾸지
I didn't even dare to dream of it.
구해줘서
Thank you for saving me.
꼭 나를 포기하지
For not giving up on me.
손을 내밀어
For extending your hands out to me. Oh man, don't you cry. You're gonna make me cry.
네가 울면 눈물이 난단 말이야.
Mori covers her face with her hands. Oh, dude, Mori's been through so much, dude. Ah, don't cry, Mori.
웃지도 마.
Don't you start laughing.
내가 얼마나
Do you have any idea how worried I was?
너 다시
Don't you ever do that again.
누군가를 위해 희생한다니.
No more heroic sacrifices or any of that nonsense. Never again, you hear me? Yes, okay. Before the dazzling golden sunrise. What is his point of view? A flustered little mermaid consoles Mori, who is wiping away tears. Meanwhile, Uni simply gazes at the moving scene before her. Oh, is this Uni's point of view?
윤희
Uni,
기분이 어때?
how are you feeling?
처음으로
How does it feel saving someone for the first time? Uni looks at her battered arms, then at Mori and Little Mermaid, who are laughing together.
좋아?
Feels good. If you
윤희가
feel
기분이
good,
좋다고
then
하니
so do I.
나도 고생했어.
You did great, Uni.
자, 그럼 거기
Alright, you two. That's enough moving around
이제
now.
그만 저의
That girl.
세일은의 물거품
Isn't
아니야?
that one of your bubbles, Siren? Everyone looks in the direction Mihara is pointing. Oh my gosh! I sees a girl with long pigtails made of purplish bubbles.
신데렐라를 찾으러 보낸
Those are the
물거품.
bubbles I sent to find Cinderella. Little Mermaid reaches out toward the girl. But the bubbles disperse and eventually dissipate.
이 애가
What's she
왜
doing
지금
here?
여기에?
Over there!
저기 좀 봐.
Look! Mori points behind Little Mermaid. Oh, baby!
저기. 세일은
신데렐라?
뭐 하고 있어?
Our voices soar together, carving stems, hand in hand, chasing forevermore. 정말 너야? 따뜻해.
신데렐라. 신데렐라.
보고 싶었어, 세일은.
눈물.
세일은 에이브야.
에이브.
세일은 살아있길 잘했지?
Oh man, they finally meet. It shouldn't, hopefully. There might be some of the girls The ladies in this game have very suggestive outfits at times, though. But they shouldn't get too uncovered. You know, not that far, not that far. But oh my gosh, dude, these girls have been through so much. All right, let's just finish the rest of that. Nice.
이게 된다고?
Oh my gosh, dude, I wanna do
소질 좀 나.
the whatchamacallit for you guys, stream through Old Tales, which is basically before this, and oh my goodness, that story hits hard too. Oh, there we go. I just got wallpaper. Get all the goodies. Gotta get all the goodies. All right, but yeah, this was all in gluttony. It's someone's, actually, I guess it's the throats. Oh my gosh, we got this song though. Dang, so good. Shop, go buy this. Mother 3 made you cry. Yeah, dude, I want to play the Mother series. I gotta do that at some point. That sounds so fun. I've started Earthbound on the SNES, but I don't think I got very far into it. Dude, I've started so many games, and then I don't know, life gets in the way, I guess. And oh yo, I got more of that stuff. Cool. And then you know, I kind of have to drop that game, or another game comes out that I'm more excited for. Yeah, it sucks, but I gotta get back to it. But also, there's a mini game in this game that is a what is it? A Metroidvania. So I want to stream through that too, because it's cool. I guess. Why the heck not? Wait, what is Sirens? Oh, it's this preview. I know. Stop having a live. Come on, dude. I don't. Let's do it. Let's add it. Get rid of. Well, okay. Let's get rid of this one. Oh, hold on. Okay. I gotta organize this now. All right. Confirm that. I did not confirm that. Okay, there we go. It just took a little bit of loading time. Man, who do we put on? I don't know. Oh gosh, there's that girl. Oh my goodness. Oh, I forgot. She's kind of, you know what, let's put Helm. We'll just here. We'll go. There we go. We'll keep it on that. Hopefully, some of these, you know, their clothes. I forgot how revealing she is. She's a maid, a pirate maid. All right, we'll do some. I'll see how far. We'll at least do a chapter of this. Oh, okay, it is right here. Here we go. These things are basically the lore. Early adopter. I'm at a shelter. Tooth missing fan. Wow. This is just like a game. Now that there's a food shortage in the shelter, people have become like rabid dogs, turning against each other. Suddenly, the heroine rides into town, brings order to the townsfolk, and then rides off into the sunset once her job is done. Will you grow up? How can that ever happen? This ain't some cheap novel. So these things are invading this world, and the humans are like almost extinct, kind of. They're all hiding underground in a ark to protect themselves, to survive from these raptures. And yeah, the story's pretty interesting, I guess. There's still a lot of mystery, mystery in the story. We're starting to get some things revealed. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That girl. She may look like a girl, but that's Baba, man. She's old grandma. The construction worker lady. It's literally a lollibaba. Anyways, let's set up camp here. All right, here's our main crew. That was like a side story, not a side story, but you know, a story for Little Mermaid. And here's the main crew. We're a commander, and we instruct, command. There we go. Right in the word. These Nikkes. Okay, and this is Roppy. We got set up camp. Visibility is poor right now, and you need to rest. We're guaranteed to run into raptures within 1 hour of being above ground. Okay, we'll say that, I guess. We'll head inside one of these bombed out buildings and play decoys. Oh, and place decoys around a 500 meter perimeter. That should give us 4 hours or so. This is Anise. Apparently, Anise is named after a seasoning, because she's technically an idol. So we've learned later in the story. But she's got idol teammates, and they're like, was it Prika, which is like paprika, and I forgot the other girl's name, but yeah, I guess they're named after spices. They got some interesting names too. All right, it's been a long time since I've camped up on the surface. And then we got Neon. Apparently, a lot of people don't like Neon, but you know, I'll enjoy her. She's goofy. First time for me. Should we get a fire going? This isn't a camp out where we roast marshmallows by the campfire. We'll get started on the decoys. You can tell Mihara's a little different. So that's eventually she'll turn into what we saw. This is her old body. She got a new body, upgraded body. And this is Uni to decide here. I won't spoil why she turns into that, but yes, this is what Uni looks like before. We'll get started on the decoys. No, I'll go. You go ahead and rest. Mihara, I'm tired. You sure? Thanks. Soon after, Uni falls asleep on Mihara's knees. Mihara, what's wrong? What's going on between you and Uni? You guys in a relationship? Ooh, getting saucy in here. Huh? What makes you ask? Feels like it feels to me like Uni is very dependent on you. Dependent? Uni? You're way off base. You both rely on each other. We have no choice. When two people are together, they're like two gears in perfect sync. Uni and I are crooked gears. No one else fits with us. But sometimes two crooked gears can be a perfect match. That's how I met Uni. Neither of us is perfect, but we're perfect for each other. I realized how strange we must seem to people on the outside looking in. No, I didn't. It's kind of sweet. Thank you. A crooked gear. Alright, your turn. You've been working with Roppy for a long time, haven't you? I can tell. Neon, on the other hand, must be new. Oh, it's a secret. I'm actually a spy. Yep, a real whopper of a secret. Wow, no kidding. You're a spy. She tells everyone. She's like, yo, everyone, I'm a spy. Yes. We all have our problems. Or maybe defects is a better word. Well, if you don't mind, I need my beauty sleep. Someone's in a foul mood. Lay off it, will you? Alright, just for you. The next morning, your mouth is dry. You want to get up and have some water. What? I can't move! Oh no, what could this be? Oh my gosh. Uni, get up. You're going to crush the commander. Uni is sleeping on top of you. Great. This thing is like, she gotta weigh like 500 pounds or something, man. She heavy. Just 5 more minutes. The commander is so firm, so warm, so comfortable. What's going on here? Apparently, Uni thinks the master makes for a nice mattress. Get up. We have to move out. Aw, come on. Just a few more minutes. Oh gosh. And then, you know, they're just a match made in heaven. Uni here is sadistic. Uni holds your body more tightly. You feel like she's about to crush every bone in your body. A bear hug. Impressive technique. Man. Why did these two have to be the first chapters, man? It makes this game like seem really weird. It's not that bad, guys, I swear. It's not that weird. Oh yeah, here we go. This person, old grandma. She old. When she became a Nikke. I mean, a lot of the Nikkes are old, but like she was old grandma when she became a Nikke. And this is just what she looks like now. A lollibaba, you know, you can't have Japanese games. Well, actually, technically this isn't Japanese. This is Korean, but we can't have Asian games without lollies. I guess. Was that where I was going with this? I don't even remember. I don't even know. Dude, we should be able to get through this no problem. We're pretty high leveled. I may have also leveled up my guys too much. Maybe not. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Because eventually, where I'm at's on my other file, dude. Oh my gosh, I am so basically underpowered. And it takes a while to raise your level up eventually, so you know, we cool being overleveled at the moment, because eventually we'll catch up and we'll be underleveled basically. Mihara, what's wrong? Seems to me like the commander's running off with your woman. Are you okay with that? As long as Uni is happy, yes. They look like father and daughter from this angle. From the way they walk together, yes. Uni reaches out and begins holding your hands. Commander, can I hold it a little harder? Sure, just you should. Can you get it out of here? No, I'm just kidding. She grabs you tight. You're cutting off my circulation. You're so warm, Commander. I like it. Nikke, who enjoys heat. Never thought I'd see the day. Oh yeah, I forgot. She can't like feel at all. Could her sensors be malfunctioning? So the way she feels is like through pain of others, kind of. That's not it. Only through physical contact with someone else. Can she ever feel anything? I don't know whether she was like this from the very beginning, or if it has something to do with her ability. Either way, it's made her very touchy-feely. This puts off a lot of people. They end up avoiding her. So you all have quite the peculiar commanders. They're not peculiar. Far from it. It's because they're a good person after is all. Yeah. Oh yeah. We're so special, man. Nice. Give me all that good stuff. Oh, can I not go in there? No, I can. I don't know what happened. I don't like the look of this place. It's perfect for an ambush. Well, that's not good. You think we've been led here on purpose? I thought you said raptors had no intelligence. Well, I take it back. We've fallen for Chatterbox's trap. Something is shining on the roof. What could it be? On the roof. Sniper! No. Sizzle. My legs buckle. What did she do to me? As you collapse, an electron beam flies direct. Oh, okay. I guess she saved my life, maybe.
이 자식들 지휘관을 노렸어.
They're not after us. It's the commander they want.
포메이션 HO.
HO formation. Commander, get behind me. You're the one being targeted. Just stay close and we'll protect you. I trust you all. With my life. Yes, Commander. Formation complete.
화력 충전 100%.
Firepower charged to 100%. Go. Engaging. Let's do this. This is gonna be nothing. Get out of here, you stinking raptures. We got some seahorses. Kind of. That's what they look like. Boom, boom, boom. Dude, she hyperventilates, man. Which makes sense what she's been through. Oh my dang, girl. You should not be on the front lines. I think, what is she? She's only a resource gatherer, so yeah, she doesn't have much experience with actual battles. Enemy neutralized. You make a pretty good team, don't you think? Yeah, they're pretty cool. So is the commander. It feels good being part of a bigger team. Yeah, Rappy, what do you think? That decision isn't mine to make. But surely you must have your own thoughts on the matter. I can't trust them yet. I mean, I guess. Oh, okay, it's I just realized I have to press a button. Silly me. That makes perfect sense.
전과를 울리지 않으면
Shoot them all. No problem. Bro, I still have. Oh, alright, she's sniper. Dude, there's so many Nikkes that are, you know, snipers, I feel like.
이걸로 우린 좀 더 꿈에 다가갈 수 있어. 잘 전부 물거품으로 만들어진
Boss.
그리로 가겠소.
I just realized that. 2 bosses.
전부
Are future ones like that? I don't remember this actually. Hey, Commander! I saved your life. Don't I get a reward? Uni, the commander is human. Don't, buddy, don't do it. Commander, I'm okay. Wow, really? Give me your hands. You reach out your hands. May I? Really? It's not okay. Uni pinches the back of your hand and starts squeezing.
지휘관
Okay, Commander, does it hurt? Yeah, it hurts, man. That's painful. So it hurts. Your skin breaks and starts to bleed slightly. That's enough, Uni. Like this.
지휘관,
One moment, Commander. Rappy takes off her gloves and puts them on the back of your hand, which is bleeding.
지휘관입니다.
We need to stop that bleeding. Hold still.
다 됐습니다.
Done. Oh my gosh. Who is this? I found them. You hear a voice coming from behind you. Ah! Jump scare, guys! Jump scare! Just kidding. It's not really that jump scary. I guess. You turn around to see a horrifying smiley face staring back at you. It's a beautiful smile, guy. Got some nice teeth. I see you flossing, probably.
뭐?
Who are you? I was going to have some fun with you before I killed you. Today's my lucky day.
말하고
He's
있는데요?
talking. Isn't he a rapture? Commander. Rappy runs towards you, but the raptures reaches out his foot and knocks Rappy back. Just lifted up his foot and was like, boom, get out of here. Send her flying into the ruins. Mihara, that foot.
토크티바.
Chatterbox? Are you saying this was Chatterbox? Don't move. Can you help me figure out who this is in front of us? You. Yahara starts to glow with blue lights. She suddenly tears her abdomen apart. With a bam! Chatterbox rumbles slightly. Ouch. Yep, it's been turned off. Sizzle, crackle, pop, Rice Krispies. My eyes. Why's my vision blocked?
이 정도로 만들어놨으면
This will be easy to finish him off now, huh?
자, 토익할 시간이야.
Okay, now is the time to catch it. Are you sure about that? You positive we're gonna be able to catch this? You know, and take it back to the Ark with us? I don't know about that. He's a pretty looking, gorilla looking robot thing. Cool. I actually like Chatterbox. Chatterbox is pretty cool. Pretty neato. Dunzos. You've been marked by the Phantom Thief. We're playing Persona now, I guess.
된다고? 나 좀.
Don't ask me how we got here, but we did.
생각보다
He's putting up a bigger fight than I thought he would.
움직임이 둔해졌어.
He seems to be slowing down. I think he's just about done for.
그럼
Let's speed it up then. Exchanging senses. Bro, look at this guy. He's like, well, I'll just rip my freaking arm off. How do you feel about that? With a heavy grunt, Chatterbox tears off his arm. What? Chatterbox is violently tearing his body apart and tossing chunks of flesh onto the ground. It's delightful. Oh yes. You know, actually, Chatterbox will fit in right in with Mihara and Uni. Yeah. I'm just kidding. Destroying my own body is bliss. Oh yeah, he gets down on that, I guess. Come now, feel the pain as your flesh is torn asunder. Let me see how long you can last, human imposters. Yeah, Mihara's done for. Collapses. The pain she is taking is far beyond her capacity. Mihara falls to the ground and starts twitching. Mihara! I'll kill you. I'll kill you. That always ends in bad. They're always like, I'll kill you! And then they go in a rage-inducing tantrum, and then they get their asses handed to them. Uni is swept to the ground by Chatterbox's waving tail. When your vision is impaired, attack the previous location of your enemy. Understood, imposters. And then he's just gonna heal himself. Look at that. Chatterbox instantly repairs himself. Self-repair? Raptures can do that? Humans, join me. Lend me your ear. I mean you no harm. No thanks. I'm pretty okay. My guy. I'd rather take the crazy, sadistic, and masochistic girl over you bloodlust guy. I'm good. No matter. Even if I have no limbs, my functions remain unaffected. Chatterbox smiles creepily. At that moment, something appears between you and Chatterbox. You're not going anywhere. What's this? You got up awfully quick. How can an imposter do this? I see. You're a Grimm's model, yes? Red Hood, I believe. Shut up. Just shut up, man. It really is my lucky day. Commander, I'll buy you some time. Just go. Get out of here. We fight. We fight together.
안 됩니다.
No, we're in no condition to protect you anymore. Please, head back and report that there's a rapture capable of human speech. You suddenly see the sky. Oh my god. You feel yourself floating. A heavy impact from behind sends you reeling. You must have been struck by Chatterbox's tail. Dude, I think my back is broken. Fortunately, it doesn't seem to have been fatal. When you're about to stand up, there is a strange feeling in your legs. My legs, they're broken! Just one of my legs is twisted and contorted. It's been broken. Commander, you'll pay for that. Oh, how I hate it when they try and slink off like that. Now come and face me. Anis, Anayon. I'm sorry, but you have to keep fighting. Damn it. Okay. That's very kind of you. I forgot she shows up so early. Bang. A gaping hole. Oh, we got this song? Dang. This is pretty hardcore, I guess. A gaping hole appears in Chatterbox's body. An anti-ship rifle? Just leave it to me. A pilgrim. Begone, you blasphemous creature. The repair functions can't keep up. Damn. Chatterbox suddenly disappears. Go home. You do not belong up here. The mysterious figure disappears. Now, what was that all about? Anis, Neon? Take Wardress and the commander somewhere safe. Now. Who is the... Huh? You got it. With pleasure. That got pretty serious there. You obtained equipment from the battle just now. Thank you. I've kind of already had this. Equipment above tier 3 could be upgraded. Ah, right. If you fail a battle, you can try to enhance your equipment. That's also very useful, very helpful. Of course, we got, you know, wait, what was her face? I can't think of it. No, I've lost my trail of thoughts. Mori, there we go. Mori, freaking out. But you know, she has every right to, because we just got destroyed. Very much the case there. It was not a good time. Wait, we should be heading back though, guys. Why are we pushing forward? We're heading right into the danger. Oh no. We'll be fine. We will be fine, guys. We got Siren on the team, you know? Dude, Mori's so cute. God, you just gotta take care of her. Oh my gosh, I just realized Bolt was licking Leader's head. That was kind of adorable. Like I said, there's things that are about this game that are adorable. That's not all sexy time. Oh my gosh. What has my life become? I don't know. Weird stuff. I'll say that. Oh, for a second there, I thought this tree was like twisting. I was like, what is wrong with this tree? It's gone crazy. No. Here we go. Alright, I think a boss, whatchamacallit, will appear here. But luckily there was also this. That's useful. Very, very useful. Oh, we only got 500 credits. That's not a whole lot, but you know, every little bit helps. Every little bit helps. Dude, all these enemies, oh my gosh, they're so easy compared to where I'm at. I'm dying like a hit. on my other file.
내게 승리의 이름 빨리 전속 전진 이지 스캐논 발사.
You got a whole ship. Dude, I wonder if it was intentional, but what's that one anime? Right? I think Helm kind of reminds me of that. Where they're ship girls. I don't know if anyone knows what I'm talking about, but that's kind of what Helm reminds me of. I've administered first aid, but it's only a short-term solution. We need to get back to the Ark for proper treatment. It'll take too long to head back the way we came. Communication have been cut off. We can't call in a transfer ship. Plus, Anise looks at Mihara and Uni. Those two are banged up real bad. In other words, half our squad is out of commission. Sorry. Don't beat yourself up. We're all in over our heads. What should we do? Should we risk it and light up a beacon? No, we need to keep moving forward. Are you serious? The large radio tower nearby that should have a direct line to the Ark. Let's make our way there. How long will that take? I'm not sure. Normally it would take 2 hours. Given the state we're in, I'd say we'll need half a day. The longer we take, the more likely we'll be going up against more raptors. Commander, can you do this? I'm good! Uni, can you cut off the commander's feeling in the legs? For a short time, yes. I can switch with the commander. I'm a bit more well versed in dealing with the pain. That's not a good idea. Last thing we need is another compromised Nikke. I got this. I'm a strong man. I'm just kidding. Thank you, Commander. Just try and bear through it for a little while longer. We're all done for once we get back. He'll never let us get away with allowing the commander to be injured. Now's not the time to be thinking about that. The priority now is to contact the Ark. I see. That's why we're moving forward. To reach the radio tower. Oh, didn't mean to do that. By accidentally clicked off the screen. Hamburger. I don't know. Did she actually say hamburger there? It sounded like that. She does eat a lot of food because she's been deprived, I guess, of food. But man, she really is like, oh man, heart goes out for Mori. I keep talking about Mori, but like honestly, she has quite the backstory. Oh dude, I just realized we got through you know, we saved Siren. Now we need to find Hansel and Gretel. I hope we can find them. I hope they're doing okay. Because probably not though. I mean, if Little Mermaid's, you know, story was anything to go by, yeah, I doubt Hansel and Gretel are having the time of their lives. But I don't know. Maybe they're okay. Maybe they're just, you know, in hiding, I guess. Would make sense, you know? Just sticking it out, waiting for any news, possibly, of, where Cinderella and Grave begins. Yeah. Little Mermaid, I guess. I don't know. I'm sure we'll find out. Maybe even in the main chapter stories, we'll start heading towards Hansel and Gretel. Dude, I was missing terribly there. All right. But how is everyone doing tonight? Hopefully everyone's doing well. Not having a bad night Thursday. And if you are having a bad Thursday, you know, hopefully I'm helping out. Just even if it's a little bit. Even if it's just a little bit. I'll say my night has been accomplished. Yeah. Alright, we're all staring, we're all quiet.
뭐였을까?
Just what exactly was that thing?
말을 하는 내
I've never heard of a
들어본
rapture.
적도 없어요.
Of raptures that could speak?
그러게.
Your guess is as good as mine.
포획인 줄
I
알았는데
thought we were being ordered to capture a special rapture,
완전
not some
미지의
organism
뭔가가
that none of
나올지
us have ever
몰랐어.
seen before.
랩처가 맞긴 한 걸까요?
Is that even a rapture?
그리고 그 니케.
Then there was that other Nikke.
걔는 또 뭐야?
Who was she?
대함 라이플을
She was
단독
using
운용하는
anti-ship rifle entirely on her own.
그야말로
It certainly packed a punch.
이슈의 이 작전.
I'm starting to think we're not the only ones involved in whatever's going on here.
돌아가서 보고할게 한가득이네.
There's so much to report and so much to ask after we get back.
아무것도 모른다는
So you don't know anything.
아쉽게
Unfortunately, no.
아, 돌아가기 겁난다,
I'm afraid of going back.
그건 그렇고.
Forget about that. Commander, how are you?
어떡해,
You still walk? I'm good.
역시 없는 게 낫지
Would it be better if we carry you? No, if we do that, we'll be able to get caught off guard more easily.
지휘관
Commander, you
힘드시겠지만
can lean on us while you
부축
walk.
정도 참아주십시오.
Just hang in there. This guy's one tough cookie. Guys, did you hear that? I'm a tough cookie, I guess. I'm a special type of cookie. The tough kind. I guess that's good? I don't know.
돌티야 가자꾸나.
Maybe not. I mean, I guess it's good that we're a tough cookie, but I gotta say, soft cookies are a little bit more tasty than hard cookies or tough cookies. I feel like tough cookies aren't as ooey gooey. Oh man, dude, every time. What is it with streaming? I'm just like, oh, food sounds so good right now. Give me all the food. Probably, I'm definitely gonna get a snack after I stream. I gotta get good food. I don't know what food, but I'll eat something. I will eat something. Shoot that, don't die. Almost. I don't know what, but almost. Oh, this song is also good.
다시 쓰일 거야.
Yay! Oh right, I forgot this was an EX stage. I wonder if it was a little bit harder. About 300
그리로 가겠어.
stuff. Where is this?
가자꾸나.
Over here?
그리로
There it
가겠어.
is. Almost got them all. Hey, you still alive? Nope. Nope, I'm dead. There are too many people in our shelter. So some of us were selected to be sent away. Now all their family members are crying, screaming, and making a scene. It feels like a riot is gonna break out. Yikes. I suppose you should skedaddle then. I'd be dead for sure if I did that. Alright, they're probably talking over like,
잘 가고 있다고요.
I don't know, they're not in person.
전부 물거품으로
That shelter, man. That's what happens. Sometimes, you know, hardships can have humans come together, but other times we're at each other's necks. And it's not good, you know? When it comes to survival, I suppose. Like actual survival. We'll backstab, betray, all that terribleness to survive. If it means, you know, that we can survive, but no one else, or yeah, you know.
이야기는 다시 쓰일 거야.
Dude, I got a arm.
행복하고
That's very. Arms are very useful.
물거품이
No.
길을 찾아줄 거야.
Don't have an arm, then
그리로 가겠어.
I don't know what to tell you. I'm just kidding. Honestly, people can live without arms. All right, they live pretty well without arms. I would have to say. It's not the end of the world.
열심히는 해보겠다.
Dude, I'm talking crazy. Just go from one thing to another thing. I'm just like, how did we even get here? I don't know. I guess my mind brought us to some weird thing. Something crazy. Whatever. I don't know. I try to follow along with my brain, but I'm just like, why are we talking about this? What are we doing here? I don't know. Just living life, I guess. Yeah, I wonder what people think of me. They're like, well, what is this guy on? Probably on crazy stuff. Very true. I'm always on crazy stuff. Not really. Unless you want to believe it, then you can believe it. What the heck? I'm not shooting. Okay, there we go. That was weird. I just, you know, apparently clicked the button too early. That it didn't register my click. Shoot, go crazy. Hold tight. I guess we hold in tight. There we go. We're getting to the end. We're getting close. We're getting close. Let me try to get through to the arc. You sit back and rest. Anise, Neon, keep your eyes peeled. Okay. Well, Roger. Anise and Neon leave. We let Chatterbox get away. I'm sorry, I was useless back there. A rapture retrieval squad that can't even catch a rapture. Are they going to discard us? Yeah, I mean, if you're part of Missless, one measly mistake, and they're like, to the trash bin with you, man. It's terrible. Well, it all depends on Siren. I can't do that to us. I want to stay with you, Mihara. So do I. Commander, help us. I'll try my best, okay? How exactly do you plan on doing that? Doing whatever it means, even if that means I die. Not really, though. Fair enough. I believe you. Commander, I've gotten through to Shifty. Boy, Shifty. I briefed her on the current situation. She says she wants to talk to you. Here. Alright. What in the world do you think you're doing? I have no response. You went to the surface without filing a report. You lost your mind. Not only that, but you brought Nikke's with you. These are serious crimes punishable by the law. Siren? You mean Director Siren? I see. I'm sure there's been some kind of mistake. I'll make a report to Mr. Anderson. So what's the situation on your end now? 2 injured and my right leg is broken. This is crazy. There's a runaway 10 minutes from you by foot. I'll send a transport ship out there. Regardless, you'll face the consequences of your actions upon your return. This is no small matter. That's all for now. With the click, the communication is cut off. Alright, let's go. Oh, Roger. Roger, Roger. Yo! Nice. We got it. That is very... Oh, okay. You're gonna actually make me do it, but okay. This is good. Now we can kind of level up our Nikke's better in a sense, especially once we break the 160 wall. Oh, so good. They're the top Nikke's. Okay. Which makes sense. So now I can just stop. Right? I could put you in there. You become yeah, level 100. That's what I thought. I guess you can also go there. Why the heck not? If I can click the right thing. Okay, sure. Put you there too. Did I level you up? Eh, whatever. Doesn't really matter. That's all I have, right? I think so. This is nice. All right, we'll put. Oh wait, I have one more. Never mind. Forget I said anything. I guess we'll get Trina in there. I think she's okay. Again, don't exactly know the meta. I follow it loosely, but like I know a lot. Good units, but some of the other ones are like they're good, but they're like specific, you know. Those ones are struggle a little bit. to remember. Alright, we'll finish this chapter.
전부 그리로
Almost done. Getting pretty close. Beep. You've received a text message. It must be from Siren. Oh, great. My favorite person. Inappropriate language detected. Unable to send SMS. Can't send. Can't send. You motherfucker. That's it. I can use this. You're probably loving this, aren't you? You're making me a complete fool out of me. What the hell were you even thinking? Get in contact with the Ark. Thanks to you, the entire Ark knows about this. A commander lost their marbles and went above ground without filling a report. Its unit seems to be connected somehow. How do you plan on explaining this? Explain what? I don't have to explain anything, girl. You wanted to keep this a secret, but you've gone and ruined it. I'm losing my mind over here. And you were injured? Anything you can tell me about Chatterbox's tracks? Yeah, we ran into him. You did? Are you sure? Listen, not a word of this to anyone. If you do, the little terrorist attack you were plotting goes public. Tell those hunks of junk to keep their mouths shut as well. Not a word from any of you. Not a single peep. You got that? Yes. Good. I'll get back here. It's starting to feel like you're in over your head. You're just now realizing this, buddy? Goodness. We're a little naive. Maybe a little stupid too as well. Dude, there's some characters where how they act, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so cringe. I guess I don't know how else to explain it. Like I don't know. I guess I shouldn't like, you know, say that to our like we might actually have information, you know, the main characters don't, but like I don't know. Am I just like not a trusting person? Like there's just some things where like, well, I don't know how. Anyways, but yeah, there's just some things where I was like, why would you make this decision? This isn't gonna end well at all. You know, maybe I just got a lot of common sense. Maybe I'm not rash. I don't know. It's probably something like that. Dude, how did I miss like a bunch? Where are they all at? I don't know. I'll search for it after this, I suppose. I think there's one around here somewhere. If I remember. Alright, go. Look at these guys. They're funky. I don't know, some of these raptors remind me of something. I think it's like some alien movie. It's gotta be. Or like some, maybe not aliens, maybe aliens, but like some movie that has being taken over by crazy technology. I don't know. Maybe it is aliens and that they're in ships or something. I don't know. This reminds me of something. But you know, a lot of things remind me of stuff, and then I'm just like, why does this remind me of something? I don't know. Probably because I watched something. I make correlations left and right. Hey, is there any space left in your shelter? I've got the runs really bad. I don't feel so hot, but I've been bedridden for the entire week. Now they're telling me I can't stay here any longer. Near shelters where you are. Sorry, we're full up here. Damn. Sounds not fun. Not fun at all. Wow, I've never seen such a wide open space. The surface isn't so bad after all. Huh? Hey, Rappy, Anise. Look at all the dust over there. This place isn't even a desert. Has still got sandstorms? That's awesome. Rappy raptures. What? Approximately 200 or so? Oh my. FF formation. A transport ship should be here any minute. Just hang tight. We just can't catch a break, can we? Makes sense. The first trip to the ground seems to be the worst. It's my first time here. What do you
아직 안
think?
죽었잖아.
Well, we aren't dead yet, so it could always be worse.
그렇군요.
Okay.
30초 후
Entering combat range in 30 seconds. Get ready, everyone. Get ready. Ready to rumble. With some raptures, that's for sure. Look at this thing. Reminds me of like a lizard. Something from Zelda, like Skyward Sword. The thing that takes over Leviathan. Wait, no. What is its name? I forgot. Levius? I don't know if it's Levius. That doesn't sound right. I think it starts with an L though. I'm pretty sure. A little bit, maybe? Is it just me? Might be just me. I see the weirdest things. Don't these things ever quit? Again, to keep this up much longer.
우리는 아직 멀었나요?
How much time until the transport ship arrives? There it is. A transport ship appears above the sky. Without a moment's hesitation, the Raptors spring into action. Anti-air weapons? Oh no! 10 o'clock! Everyone concentrate your fire. Protect the transport ship. And damn it, there's too many of them. It's because we're at an intersection. Just my luck. The moment Arapi intends to break through the encirclement, a beam of light flashes from the transport ship. The Raptors carrying the anti-air weapon is blown to smithereens.
초상거리 저격.
A long-range rifle? From that distance? Say what? That's crazy. Is the transport ship equipped with that kind of weapon?
아니,
Oh, there's only
이런
one
짓을
squad
할
who
수
could
있는
pull
건
off that shot.
앱솔루트가 온다.
It's the scouts. The fast-moving transport ship stops above you. A clunking sound rang across the vicinity as thick plumes of dust swirl in the air, obscuring your vision. The dust disperses shortly thereafter, and 3 Nikkes appear. Whoa!
앱솔루트.
Descent complete.
죽을 뻔했다.
Oh, we almost died.
와, 랩처가
Man, this
엄청
place is
많네.
crawling with raptures.
앱솔루트.
Absolute, the strongest squad Elysian has to offer.
지원군 한번 엄청
Talk about some major backup.
적기 153기로 확인.
153 enemy aircraft heading this direction.
포메이션 FF.
FF
빨리
formation.
정리하자.
You know what to do. Like this?
알겠. 인카운터.
Got it. Engaging. Dude, this lady. Anyways,
굉장하네.
that was amazing.
잘 처리했어.
They wiped them all
상황
out.
종료.
Enemy neutralized.
착지해도 돼.
We can land now. The transport ship starts to descend. Thank you for saving me.
말 걸지 마.
Don't talk to me.
명령이라서
It was only because I was
응했을
following orders. What?
은하.
Yunha,
아무리
you
그래도
do know that one's
지휘관이
commander.
있는데.
A commander, right?
뿐이야. 뭐?
Your point is, I don't give a fuck.
아니,
Well, don't you
말
think?
똑바로 안 해?
Spit it out, will
그래서
you?
뭐?
아니야.
I don't got all time. I don't got all day. Nothing. It's nothing.
라피.
Rappy.
오랜만이야.
Emma, long time no see. Emma hugs Rappy.
그때 말도 없이 가버렸어.
Hey, what's the big idea? You left last time without even saying goodbye.
미안해.
Sorry.
그래도
Well,
잘
you
지내고
seem to be
있는 것
doing
같아서
well,
다행이네.
and that's good enough for me.
안심.
잘
I seem
지내고 있니?
good.
표정이 달라졌는
Your
걸.
expression has changed.
내가
Me?
찾은
Yes.
모양이구나.
So did you finally find it?
아직
I'm not sure yet.
그럼
Too
됐어.
bad either way.
난
I just want you to be
라피만
happy.
행복하면 돼. 라피.
Rappy, how are you doing?
베스티
Oh boy. The tears are the coma.
여전하구나.
I see you haven't changed a bit.
너희들 저거랑 말 섞지
That's
마.
enough chit chat.
은하,
Yunha,
넌 볼 때마다 문제.
your reputation truly precedes you, Rappy.
그러니까 불량
Every single time we meet, you're getting yourself into a different jam.
어?
Come again?
그렇게 잘난 듯
You act like the entire world is your playground, but all you're doing is making everyone's lives more difficult.
너답다고 할.
Then again, that's typical of you, isn't it? I see you haven't changed much either.
어쨌든 다행이야.
Either way, you're still just as defective.
네가 여전히 불량.
That should be recycled for spare parts.
이봐.
Hey, watch your mouth. Butt outs. Can't you see the adults are talking?
이 성격
Her
장난
character's
아니네.
no joke.
에이, 은하는 또
There she
그런다.
goes again.
미안해.
I apologize for
내가
Yunha's
대신 사과할게.
behavior.
너가
She doesn't take too kindly to strangers.
야, 쓸데없는 소리.
Hey, stop talking nonsense.
사실인 걸 어떡해.
Oh, hey, you can't tell me that's not the truth. the tongue click. Get on the plane.
방주로 복귀한다.
We're heading back to the Ark. Yeah, this lady, man. Frickin' this lady. Wonderland. Guys, we're going to Wonderland. But not really. Not yet, at least. We got hard mode now. What is this? I don't know. I'm not doing that. You're not getting me with your
잘 가고 있다고요.
thing. Your stuff. Trying to get me to buy things? No. Please. You're the only one I can rely on. I've been scrambling from one hiding place to the next for 30 minutes now. I practically rubbed shoulders with an alien just a moment ago. Can't you please, or take me in for just one day, please? Dang,
알겠어.
that's
이동할게.
really rough. I'm gonna sneeze. There it is. All right, is it around here?
가겠어.
It is. Okay, there was just a whole buttload of stuff hiding
잘
here.
가고 있다고요.
Not here.
물거품이 길을 찾아줄
There it is. That's our last one. Oh, we got this song. Boom. Pretty good. Okay. Yeah. Let's go to the courthouse in the Ark. Oh no, we're gonna be judged. Let's see what's up. Oh, Enoch. Right.
지상에서의 작전을 수행한 점.
First, you went to the surface to carry out an operation without any prior reports.
제2.
Second,
다섯
you
개의
brought 5
니케를
Nikke
대동하여
along with you,
강준의 전력을
far more than was
손실시킨 점.
necessary.
제3.
Third,
단
despite this,
그 의도가
your intentions were indeed an attempt to bring peace to mankind.
위 사항을
On the
기반으로
basis of these facts, a search has shown that there are 2 cases perfectly matching this incident. The judgment for both cases was consistent. Therefore, I hereby pronounce the same sentence, which is as follows. You will be banned from all operations for 2 days. That is all. Next, I shall pronounce the sentence of Nikkes who were involved. First, you violated the key provision of protecting your commander above all else. Second, despite your realizing the operation violated the command system, you proceeded to carry it out. Third, your misguided actions resulted in damage to valuable property belonging to the Ark. On the basis of these facts, a search has shown that there are 2 cases perfectly matching this incident. The judgment for both cases were consistent. To prevent such cases from reoccurring in the future, I hereby pronounce the following sentence. Given that Rapi and Mihara, the captains of Counters and Wardress, were the primary instigators behind this incident, they shall have their memories erased. That is all. Ding! Getting their memories erased. What? No. Well, that is pretty bad. Not very good for us. Well, not for us, but not bad for Rapi and Mihara. I gotta kill you. Hey now, wash your mouth.
어떻게 할 거야?
And if I don't, what are you gonna do about it?
왜 입 다물고 있었어?
Why didn't you say anything back there? Why didn't you tell them you ordered us to do all that?
CEO잖아.
You're a CEO. You'd be able to weasel your way out of this no problem.
그럴 사정이 있어.
I had my reasons.
대체 무슨 대단한
Are they
사정이길래
so important that
아무것도 잘못한 게 없는
they're
둘의
worth
기억이
2 Nikkes having their memories wiped?
그러길래 왜 직동
Why did you make contact with the Ark in the first place? You must have known this would happen.
죽을 뻔했다고.
We nearly died out there.
거지 같은 톡
We nearly lost our lives all because of that goddamn chatterbox.
얘기 안 했지?
That's right. Didn't you say you met Chatterbox?
너
That's not what's important right now.
야,
Hey,
니케 기억이
so a few
없어지는 게
Nikkes got their brains scrambled. What's the problem?
뭐라고?
What did you say?
병기라고.
You are weapons. Weapons meant to serve humans.
병기의 기억이나
It's meaningless for a weapon to have a memory, or to have memory.
감정.
Ah, I get it now. You're acting this way because you and them are all buddy-buddy, aren't you? Fine then. Consider this a chance to strike up a new friendship, but with an old friend. Tabula rasa. I'm sure you'll have no problem turning them into your best friends again. Damn you. Slap Seawood across the face. Yo, can I? Let's do it. Suddenly, Rappy grabs your wrist. She looks at you and shakes her head silently.
괜찮습니다.
I'm fine, thank you. Oh my gosh. That's crazy! Anise is losing it. Seems like imitating humans has got you two spread pretty thin. See you next time. Ah, yes. Clean yourself up. You look embarrassing. Steven turns around and leaves. Rappy?
뒷일을 부탁할게.
Neon, I'll leave the rest to you. Okay.
잠시
I'm going to
바람 좀 쐴게.
out to get some fresh air. Rappy goes out. You follow her up. We following. What's gonna happen? Your guess is as good as mine. You see Rappy is standing alone. Mihara is with Uni. Who do you want to talk to? You know, let's just talk to Mihara.
지휘관.
Commander, how's your leg?
지휘관,
Commander, I heard that Mihara's memory will be erased. Is that true? What can we do? What can I do? I don't know, man.
도와줘.
The law is law. I can't break it. I got no power. Commander, you have to help us. Didn't you say you would help us?
윤희가 뭐든
I'll do anything you want, okay? Please, help us. You're a liar. A liar.
윤희.
Uni.
지휘관은 아무
The
잘못이
commander is
없어.
not a liar.
그러니
You
그만.
know it. So stop saying that. Sorry, Commander. I'm the one who should be sorry.
정말 재밌는 사람이네.
You truly are a fascinating individual, Commander.
미아라,
Mihara,
응?
윤희.
will you forget about me?
아마 있겠지.
Most likely.
윤희는
What about you?
아니,
No, I'll never forget you.
그럼
That's good then.
그거면 나는
As long as you remember,
존재할 수 있어.
I'll still be me.
약속 하나
Let's make a deal.
윤희가
You'll make me complete again.
윤희를 너무
Let's turn back to the Mihara that you love so much. Okay. Oh, is that why? I never even realized that.
과하게 저질렀군.
Missilus, CO is on thin ice.
명령 체제를
Gave an
완전히
order that
무시한
completely
공동명령이다.
circumvented the chain of command.
날이 갈수록
She's getting more and more brazen.
불법은 아니지.
But it was not illegal.
그렇기 때문에도
It only complicates the matter.
3대 회사에
You let the big
너무
three
많은
run
돈을
wild
가지고
for
있어.
too long. Time to tighten their leash.
그 덕을 보고 있는 내가 해말은 아니지만.
I may be one of their beneficiaries, but I agree with you.
하지만 지금은
All we can do is sit back and take it
강조에 필요해.
on the chin. The Ark still needs Siwin.
그래.
Yeah.
그래서
So what did Siwin get out of all of
그
this?
녀석이 나한테
You think she'd
말해준
tell me?
왜 이러나 선수끼리.
What good does it do her keeping a secret from you? Don't understand.
니온에게 보고를 받아.
Neon report says
코티브와 조우했다고.
encountered chatterbox.
찾아낸 건가 찾아온
Did they
건가?
find him? Or the other way around? The other way around.
그리고
Apparently, they also came across the pilgrims.
누구와 만났다고
Does it say who they met?
그것까진 모른다.
No, the situation was pretty hairy,
너무
and both
원망스러웠어.
sides were quite far from each other.
시프티
Shifty. Yes, sir.
신입 지휘관을 좀
Call the new
불러주게.
commander in.
지금요?
Now?
그래 지금.
Yes, right now. We're going to or we're gonna talk to Anderson, man. Crazy, I guess. No, the big honcho, sort of. I bet he's got some splendid words for us.
다리가 부러진 사람을 오라고 해서
Long time no
미안하다.
see. I'm sorry to call you in like this. What with your leg and all?
이번에 제법 큰 일이
I've been
있었다고
informed of a rather serious matter.
보기에 자네는
The way you command your
꽤나
Nikkes
특별히
is rather
다루는 모양인데
unorthodox.
기억 속어는
You must be
유쾌하지
quite
못한 경험이 있었지.
displeased with how we intend on erasing their memories.
하나 물어보지.
So tell me,
기분이 어떤?
how are you feeling? Depressed. It's too much for me. Nah. Are you sure about that?
예전에 나한테
You
물어본
asked me
적이
before
있었지. 마리안의 침식에 대해
if I knew
알고
anything
있는
about
것이기
Marion being corrupted.
때문에. 그래.
The answer is yes.
비밀로 해준다고
As long as you
약속한다면
keep it a secret,
내가
I
알고
will tell you
있는 것을
everything I know.
말해주지.
Your secret is safe with me, buddy.
대답 한번 성의 없군.
Not the most convincing answer in the world.
그래.
Fine then.
약속을
Since you've
했으니
agreed,
말해주겠네.
I'll tell you.
방주 내에서
Someone inside the
니케에게
Ark
침식을
tampered
걸어
with the Nikkes
지상으로
and sent them up
올려 작전을
to the
망치는
surface
이들이
to sabotage our operations.
이것 또한
We're not
확실하진
entirely convinced
개인일지
if it's a one-man
단체일지.
operation or a group who's behind all this.
어쨌든 우린
Regardless,
그들을 랩처와 내통하고
I
있다고
believe they're
봅니다.
working with the Raptures.
예전 같으면
If I had told you this
무슨
before,
말도 안 되는
you would have said it was
소리냐고
impossible.
하지만 자네는
But now,
만났네.
you know I speak the truth
코드네임 토크
because you've met Chatterbox.
사고하고 언어를
Raptures
하는
with a
랩처.
mind of their own, capable of speech.
그러니 이 말을
You understand what I'm
이해할 수
saying,
있을
don't you?
니케의 뇌에
There's a method of
코드를 심어
corruption and
자유자재로
planting a
의지를
code
조작하는
into a Nikke's
이른바
brain
침식은
and bending them to your
인류가 다룰
will.
수 없는
It's not
기술이지.
something humans are capable of yet.
랩처의 고유
No,
기술이라고
this is the
봐도
Rapture's forte.
그런 고유 기술이 방주 내에서
Someone used
니케에게
that technology
심어져
to
지상으로
implant something in
나간다.
those Nikke's brains and then sent them up to the surface.
내통자가 있다고
It's
밖에
safe
생각할 수 없지.
to assume that a man on the inside,
그리고 그런 일은
ordinary
평범한
citizen,
시민이 할수
could
있는
pull
것
this off
아닐세.
either.
방어벽을
They gained
조작할 수
access to
있는
the
권한.
Aegis
누구에게도 들키지
barriers
않는
without being
단독
discovered,
회선을 쓸 정도로
and they must have been using a separate communication line.
방주 내에서의 입지가
Almost
불타는
certainly
인물일
someone
것이군요.
high up.
나는 그들
I want to catch them,
혹은
whoever
그를
they
잡고
are.
싶다네. 자네도
I
마찬가지라고.
believe you feel the same.
내통자는 토크
Chatterbox is their
TV와
link to the inside, I'm sure of it.
그러니 자네는
Have
앞으로
to do
토크
everything in
TV
your
추적에
power
힘써주게.
to track down Chatterbox down. I said that
그러다 보면
twice. Oopsies.
자연스럽게 진실에 다가가게
Find
되겠지.
it, and the truth will be revealed.
그럼 이만
Now,
나가게.
if you'll excuse me,
5분 뒤에 회의가 있어서
I have a meeting in 5 minutes.
감각도 기억도
Consider
가지고
it a
있지만
small
단
consolation
한 번도
to those
그것의
Nikkes
주인이
with
된
no
적 없었던
feelings,
그녀들에게
no memories,
바치는 헌화라고
and no
생각해
control over
주게.
their lives. Some interesting stuff we learned
안녕.
about.
미아라야.
Hello, I'm Mihara.
네가
You're my
나랑
new
같이
teammate, Uni,
행동해봐도
right?
윤희는 윤희 맞아.
Oh my gosh. Yup, this is Uni.
귀여워라.
Aren't you a little cutie?
그럼 우리 이제
We're a
같은
team now.
팀이니까
We should try to get along.
윤희는
Tell me,
뭘
Uni,
좋아할까?
what do you like?
미아라는 뭘 좋아하는데?
What about you, Mihara? What do you like? Well,
글쎄,
I'm fresh out of the factory, so I may need to look into that a bit.
윤희가 다 알아.
Uni knows it all.
응?
미아라가 뭘
Everything that you
좋아하는지
like?
다 알아. 어떤 사람을
What kind of people you like? What food you
어떤
love?
음식을
Your hobbies?
좋아하는지.
Where you like to go?
윤희는
Uni knows all of it.
그러니까
All you have to do is
미아라는
trust Uni.
윤희가 미아라로 만들어줄게.
We'll turn you into Mihara, promise. Okay,
그럼
sounds fun.
부탁 좀 할까?
아니스,
Anis,
왜
what's wrong?
라피가 와도 그렇게
Maybe-
있을 건가요?
Will you be like that when Rappy comes? I'm going to take this opportunity to make myself someone who commands respect. Oh yeah, how about we make ourselves grizzled old war vets then? Oh, good idea. Door opens and Rappy comes in.
야 신입.
Well, rookie, what are you waiting for? Haven't got any respect for your senior officers?
먼저 제 안경부터 좀 닦고 오실래요?
Clean my glasses for me, will you?
지휘관,
Commander,
기억이 지워지지 않았어.
my memory wasn't erased.
뭐?
Huh? Say what? That's... how did this happen?
아무것도
I still
지워지지
remember
않았어요.
everything. Oh my gosh. Still remembers everything? Wow.
내 이름은
What's my name?
아니스.
Anis.
저는 부케팔로스라고 해요.
Bucephalus? What does that even mean? Why do you want to be named that, Neon?
참고할게. 네온.
Got it, Neon.
넌 내 부하야.
You are my subordinate.
저한테 200만
You owe me 2 million
들어갔어.
credits as well.
시간 낭비할 필요 없어.
Don't waste your time. I remember everything.
기억 소거를 받은 건
They
맞아?
really try and erase your memory?
맞아.
I remember that too.
그것까지-
So you just pretended that you don't remember anything?
우와,
Wow, so there are Nikkes who are immune to memory wipes. What if they find
아마
out?
다시 시도하겠지.
They'll probably give it another go.
그래도 같은
And if
현상을
that doesn't work,
발생하면
or doesn't work that time,
처분이겠지.
then you'd be discarded. You are, to some extent, an irregular after all. No exceptions. Our policy.
지휘관,
Commander,
이
it's up
건에
to
대한
you whether
보고를
you want to report this
맡기겠어.
case.
그 아저씨
Him?
글쎄.
Can he be trusted?
애초에 무슨
always feel he's, like,
꼼짝인지도
up to
모르겠단
something.
말이야. 그럼 이대로
Then
놔두는
we're
건가요?
going to leave it alone?
문제될 게 있어?
What's wrong with that?
우리만
No one
입
else will
다물고
know
있으면 되는 거잖아.
about it so long as we keep our mouths shut.
기억 소거 받은
It's hard to get closer to Nikkes whose memories have been erased. You're right about
만일
that.
어떤 이유로 우리가
What if I need a
뇌스캔을
brain
받게
scan for whatever reason?
되면 이 일이 발각될 수도
May be
있어.
exposed.
아, 그거
That's
다
easy.
붙잡히는 순간
You just toss your brain
뇌를
into
태워버리는
a
거지.
fire the moment you get discovered. Bro, you're gonna kill Roppy?
그럼 모두가
Happy ending for everyone.
전혀
Doesn't sound so
해피하지
happy to
않은
me.
것. 만약 그런 일이 생기면
You know, if you do get found out, you'll have to sell out the commander.
지금 이 대화는
We're just talking right now.
우리의 의견을
Nobody's decided
전달하고 있는
anything.
것. 하지만 마지막
You're the one who has to make the final
판단은
decision,
지휘관님이야.
Commander.
지휘관의
Nikke shall obey
명령에
any and
절대
every
복종한다.
order issued by the commander.
우리는
The
지휘관님이
commander orders
비밀로
us to
하라고
keep it a
해서
secret,
비밀로 했다.
and that's what will happen.
이러면 끝.
If that's true, then if we're exposed, Master will be relieved of duty. Worst case scenario, Commander could be banished to the Outer Rim. At the end of the day, that's what it means to be a commander of a squad. Making decisions freely and then taking responsibility for it. When you think about it, this is freedom in the true sense of the word. Anise, are you upset? You're damn right I am. Why? Because whatever the decision ends up being, we have to stick to it. We're only making things harder on ourselves by talking in circles like we are. No matter what the outcome is, we are, or more specifically, the commander is already in a dilemma. You're not unhappy because Roppy is back, are you? What are you talking about? Happy, ecstatic, over the moon. Look at her. You think getting close to someone like her happened overnight? We're good friends. We can share anything with each other, of course. I'm happy that my friend has returned safe and sound. That's not why I'm upset. I'm upset because she didn't even consider how barging in here and blurting out how her memory has been erased would affect us. And then she puts the onus on us to make a decision. I'm sorry, I never considered that. You don't have to apologize. Just try not to let it happen again. Something this rare may not happen again anyway. So, Commander, what do you want us to do? Us keep it a secret. Sounds like the best plan of action. Are you okay with that? I think so. Very well then. None of this ever leaves this room. Commander, please give us the order. Hide the truth that Roppy has lost her memory. Roger. Hang on. I'm a spy, aren't I? You're not supposed to be telling me stuff like this. I guess you're right about that. Oh, I could be a double agent. Just like the movies. Just like the movies, man. Hey, didn't I ask you to clean up this pigsty? What are you doing here? I got another mission for you. Allow me to explain. Roppy gives you a wink. She struts quickly towards Siwen. Hey, what are you? Bam! Let's go. Roppy kicks Siwen in the stomach with a roundhouse kick. Siwen slumps to the ground, covering her stomach in pain. Has she lost her mind? Seems so. Commander, we have an intruder.
어떻게 할까요?
How shall I dispose of her? Shall I execute her? What? Are you insane? Don't you know who I am? Girl. She just had her memory erased. She doesn't recognize you. What? It won't happen
혹시 아는
again.
사이십니까?
She's someone you know, Commander.
죄송합니다.
I'm sorry. I did not recognize her. I thought she was an intruder. I felt she posed a potential threat and acted out. I apologize once again. Go again. Oh, medic, I'm dying here. My insides were blasted, crushed. Ah, broken ribs, girl, get up. That's fine. That's nothing. I'm just kidding. I think she broke my ribs. All right, well that's how you deal with Siwin. Just punch her or kick her or something. Siwin is picked up by Mistalis's medical team.
두 번은 못
I'm
써먹겠지.
afraid that'll be the one and done trick.
아마도.
Afraid so.
아쉽네요.
That stinks. The phone beeps. Who's calling me? I heard Siwin is on her way to your place. Hide. I don't know what she's going to do. Siwin went back. What? So soon? What did she say? The medics came and picked her up. Are you alone now? Yes. Then come to my office. I need you to do something for me. Time to see Henderson yet again. Alright, buddy. I guess I got nothing else to do. You know, I can follow your whatchamacallit, your schedule. You know, I'll get there, we'll talk, and then you're probably gonna be like, time's up. I got you know, some meetings to take care of. I need you to go up to the surface and head north. The north, that's cold. You said Nikke nearly managed to take down the chatterbox you came across. She was spotted in the north. Go and see if she knows anything about its whereabouts. Do you know this Nikke? Collectively, they are referred to as pilgrims. They're Nikkes who live up on the surface. You mean there's more than one? Yes. We don't know the details. But what is certain is that they live above ground. We have never had any official contact with them. They're incredibly elusive and nearly impossible to track. I'm sure you have many questions. How am I supposed to locate these pilgrims? And everyone knows how vast and frozen north is. There's a research base in that area. I've already sent the coordinates to Shifty. Once you arrive, our staff at the research base will provide additional assistance. Understood? For now. Alright. And we're done here. I've got a meeting coming up. Ah, yes. How's your leg? It's good. It's still working condition. Ingrid prepared that exoskeleton just for you. Think of it as a cast with some kick to it. Bring me back some good news. I suppose I can do that. I suppose. But, alright guys, I think that will be the stream tonight. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And for all of you new who stopped by, I appreciate that as well. Appreciate that as well. Hopefully you guys have, I mean, it's almost gonna be Friday morning. But yeah, hopefully you have a good Friday and a good weekend as well, guys. Hopefully I'll stream again soon, but I'll for sure let you guys know, give you a heads up. But anyways, that will do it. I'll see you all next time. Bye.